Hello everybody and welcome. Okay. Now I thought this might happen, seeing as last time Sotek was doing a late night Beastman stream. I did message him. He has yet to reply. I am fairly certain our lore master of Sotek is still sleeping. I didn't want to just leave the stream be and like not do anything with it. I'm gonna keep it what it is for now, and maybe Sotek will wake up later and then join us, but I suppose in the meantime I'll just continue Carl's campaign if that's cool with you guys. Oh no. Let me check. Yeah, it still seems like he hasn't responded, or I can't even check if he's read. He's hungover after drinking the Centigores? That would make a lot of sense. Alright, well, I guess back to Reichland we go. So how have you guys been today? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, because I most certainly am. I did watch the Skulls event. I was meaning to edit that video and have it ready and uploaded by this point, but things did not go well. Had a lot to do, unfortunately. If Mr. Sotek is a no-show, I could always just end stream early and then go back and edit that. But we'll do our best. Wait, not at all. 1 second. No, never mind. I'm just like eyeing Discord at the moment, waiting to see a notification. Watches Warhammer lore vids for the stream. I'll have to ask Sotek if he'd be cool with that. But also, I just feel like the podcasts are super long, so I don't know how well they do for a reaction kind of format. It would probably be just me, you know, listening to him talk. Damn, Zero, do it? Do what? Yo, what's up, Argoth? You should do a react stream to his Q&A vids. I mean, I suppose I could. I suddenly feel very inclined to do it. Watch his podcasts? Okay, well, actually, you know what? How about we do a poll then? Let's see. Start poll. Ask question. Should we watch Sotek's podcast on stream? Oh. Would that work? There it is. You're available, Kiwi? I suppose we could do that. Because we did play quite a bit of this campaign already. Give me a second. It's making me do all this annoying stuff. There we go. Ten votes, 11 votes. Looks like 82% yes. Okay, well, we can do that. Give me 1 second, my dudes. Let me just open all that back up and close Warhammer for now. Be gone! I'm sorry, call friends, but your day is only on Thursday. If you'd like me to join, I will. Oh, if you want to join Kiwi, you can. Just hop into the Discord. Sotek was Neko this entire time. Always has been, apparently. I could also close that down. Let's see. Which one should we do? His Q&A vids have tons of lore about specific races. Okay. Master of Sotek. Is there a specific one I should be looking for?
No, I'm always terrified of inflicting this space. Because it's
inflicting?
Too nerdy.
What?
Yes.
Kiwi! The reason why we became friends was because we were both nerds. Like, how can you ever say that? You're a nerd. It's getting all over me. I'm gonna go back and read my BL now.
Well,
seriously?
BL has become like mainstream, so it's not a nerdy hobby to do anymore.
For sure. Teehee? Oh, we can watch Teeny Weeny. Right, let me see.
Introduced me to Warhammer as a total Warhammer beginner.
Bruh.
Pop my Warhammer cherry.
Well, excuse me? Can we not?
Sorry, I had to.
Oh my goodness, Kiwi. Alright. Stream
handle
8 months ago.
A specific situation.
Okay, give me a second.
So
I'm not equipped
My Little Pony
for this. What is the optimal volume?
My reaction ever. Oh my.
15. I'll put a limiter at like, what? -10-ish?
Baptize me? Why would you baptize
and they immediately
me?
turn.
I'm already baptized.
I feel like the audio's clipping. Give me a second.
They see
I've
kind of themselves almost as a
with
well-oiled machine of
yellow
understanding.
milk.
All right, when we have to deal with this problem, we turn to this guy. When we have to deal with this problem.
All right, guys. Is that volume okay for you? Can you guys hear that? Let me know. I'll throw it up onto the screen momentarily. Actually, give me 1 second. Make sure I don't show everything.
Oh, he'll expose himself. He's in his folder.
Look at that screen. I don't even have my own model there. Oop. Okay.
Oh my. I'm so huge.
I mean, we all know this.
Yes, but like, no. You know.
How does that even work?
I'm
yes,
the biggest
but no?
in the group. Well, it's a yes. It's like a German Jein. It's a yes and a no at the same time.
Go to his playlist section, then the Chaos Dwarf Q&A. Oh, well, I'd assumed we were gonna do the genuine one, but if Mr. Hammond says so, we can do that too, as well.
Yeah, you can just explain Warhammer to me like as a whole. This will be to test your knowledge, like I was tested in the Fire Emblem stream.
Bruh. Chaos Dwarf.
Mr. Bluefox says that you should put the audio a tiny bit lower so he can hear us.
Yeah. Oh, it's a playlist. Completed, sure.
Hello, everyone, and
okay, there it is. Everything should be a-okay. Boop.
Can you just watch the trailers with Kiwi?
I mean, the trailers would be pretty hype for sure. Okay, well, that is kind of a good idea. Cause like you get the hype trailers first, and then you go into like the heavy lore stuff. All right, fine. You guys convince me. I'm sorry, Emmett. We'll get around to it. The trailer shouldn't be that long. Actually, let's see. I know you sent me the entire playlist that you made, Hammond, about every single trailer. And I missed a few of them, but I think I'll for Kiwi's sake, I'll do like a compilation video. And for the sake of the stream too.
How kind of you.
All cinematic trailers.
Squiggly beast. What is a squiggly beast?
I guess you're just gonna have to find out. Hopefully.
Complain bird, be quiet.
Sounds good. Roger that, Hammond. Is the video by your friend the skeleton still like the most up-to-date one? I'm pretty sure this was the one that I reacted to.
Yeah, you guys, you have to test his knowledge now. Okay? You have to ask like the super stupid beginner questions.
Yes, I think so. Roger. Also, I might as well go in and change the name of this stream.
This is a pop
no,
quiz.
Sotek.
Oh, I can do that while you search for the playlist. What do you want the name to be changed to?
No worries. I'm doing it right now. Boop. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, Complain Bird. As always.
My Complain Bird. Complain Bird,
Okay.
the ultimate Chad. Thank you very much.
Explaining Warhammer to my girl space friend.
I was like, wait.
Explaining my Warhammer to my friend who's a girl. No. To my friend girl thing. There. That encapsulates all that you are. Yes.
A thing. He called me a
Maybe
thing.
Sotek later is a good call. I'm so sorry this stream is completely screwed, but I was not planning for this.
Well, I came in a clutch, you know? Warhammer, not Warhammer, Valorant terms. I came in to save you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right, close that. Give me Schwartz, bruh.
Also,
let me
please
check.
remember
Is this
to stream
everything?
it to me.
Yes, yes,
And leave
yes.
me out like you sometimes do.
Hey, man. Sometimes I forget. You know, it happens. My memory is spotty a little bit here and there.
You know, I was just finishing rigging and I was about to ping Complain Bird in Ultra Pouring, like, oh, I have rigged all morning, I'm done with it, let's play Sunhaven, and then I saw you being like, oh,
I was just struggling.
I think that Sotek's asleep, and I was like, okay, well, time to help out a friend.
Well, pretty sure my man's is. He probably went kind of late on the basement stream. I potentially even forgot about this one, but you know, it happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, checking audio. This is a cinematic trailer, so it's gonna be kind of a little bit loud. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit long. My eardrums are bleeding.
Yeah, turn it down on your end, Kiwi. You can do that.
Complain Bird, be quiet. That didn't happen.
It was a few hours ago. Sotek went that hard. No, my man's. Well, he needs his salon sleep, so I'm not gonna blame him. All right, let's do this, Kiwi.
Okay. Yeah, please be mindful that I'm a complete newbie to this. I only know about 40k and about the gaslighting goblins. I think they're goblins or something like that.
Orcs.
And the rats.
Get it right! Spelled with K.
Sorry.
How dare you?
Sorry.
Mighty Sigma, savior of the Empire. give me strength. For though I dedicated my life to eradicating it, it feeds, it grows, devouring all. There must be a final answer to halt its advance. But the tide of war seems endless.
An old man looking at a book full of ugly people. My Little Pony community.
What? No, it has nothing to do with My Little Pony, Kiwi. This is epic Warhammer. How dare you?
The twisted ambitions of the undead.
Look at that man. He's around, riding on his undead dragon.
Dwarven kingdoms stand with us. Truly, what hope is that?
Wait, can you turn on subtitles?
That cannot be named.
My slow brain can't comprehend the words that he's speaking.
It's auto-generated, if you want that.
That's good enough for me.
Okay.
Might be a little bit annoying for everybody else though. I watch all of my videos with subtitles on.
Oh my god, you're literally a grandma.
And yet all this is nothing before what is to come.
Now he's being fused with the book full of ugly creatures.
It is against
He's gonna turn into a lizard.
It is unstoppable. I am unstoppable.
I like his neck piece there, it's quite cool.
It now. The beasts that will devour the world.
He kind of looks like the Avatar characters. I don't know why.
What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure... Okay, when I watched this, I didn't know what was going on. It's pretty obvious that he's getting corrupted by something, but I think it's Tzeentch corruption? You would hate Tzeentch, Kiwi, once you see him.
I don't know what Tzeentch are. As long as, like, if they look like birds, then yes.
It's actually a pretty common occurrence whenever I see that guy. I would be like, yep, he was gonna hate you.
How long is this trailer? Oh wait, it's a compilation, never mind.
It's 2 hours, Kiwi. We're watching a full-ass movie.
It's fine. I watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy, this is nothing. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, but what is an Everwatcher? And
I'm
why is
assuming
the word
that's
changed?
that's a title for a specific kind of unit. Well, I'm speaking of this in Total War terms. He's probably, you could consider him like a priest of chaos, something like that. So it's like
He's a monster monk.
yeah. Maybe you can look at it like that if you want to. Oh, this trailer.
It looks like the JoJo Bizarre's Adventure is ending.
Oh, yeah. I can kind of see it.
I am Karl Franz.
He is.
And I was born into this world. Just like
Doubtful, real. Like I said, I don't even want to try pronouncing it because I'm gonna overfy it.
But with a nation of men at its heart, a bastion of hope and courage. The Empire. Led by the craven, torn apart by the greedy.
Oh, is he gonna be hot?
Exposed. Forever
Karl?
on the defense.
I think a lot of people sim for him, but
But no
probably
longer.
not your type.
Oh.
Now we
Oh,
unite
yeah, it's not my type.
past the evil that dare confront us. Follow me, and we will banish
A teal-headed bird? What is a teal-headed bird?
Guys, please don't spoil it. Let's just get to it and then we'll talk about it, alright?
I swear this as your emperor.
Look, they're excited that a girl sounding thing is reacting to something that they like, okay?
Shut up, Kiwi. You're way too narcissistic when it comes to situations like this.
Oh, no, they're bombing the orcs. They did nothing wrong. Kill them all. Do it.
Kiwi is like chaotic, but I'm pretty sure Kiwi would not join chaos. If she did, she'd destroy chaos unknowingly.
What? I don't know what that means. What is a human? A human is a human. Oh,
Not
that's
true.
So cute. Look at it. Look at it munching on some useless food. Eat them all. Ah.
Oh, that's right. Oh. I forgot that, you know, Carl would not get any points with Kiwi when Deathclaw came down. I forget the mount's name, but yeah, it's gotta be. Kiwi's not gonna like Carl. Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh
Carl,
jeez,
my
we
least
failed.
favorite character.
Oh no, dudes. Oh.
It's fine.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't focus on Carl, I'll be fine.
Oh! Oh, I just received a message from Sotek. I am unfortunately without power at this time thanks to a night storm, so I'm now sitting in my car. Oh no! Sotek, no!
No, Sotek!
Guys, send your energy to Sotek. We must create a
Pray
spirit
to
bomb to give him
Sotek.
power again.
He needs some spy glasses to see the future.
Give me a
and
second.
what
Let
moves to do
me...
next.
No worries, man.
You do indeed have me for the rest of the stream, though, unless Zero decides to end it.
Stream. Okay, there we go.
Skaven sabotaged Sotek's weather? Can Skaven do such a thing? Skaven sounds so interesting. I'm gonna
Skaven.
Google what Skaven are.
No?
Even
We'll
if-
get to them.
Oh, okay.
The entire
I'm
point of
sorry.
the stream is to get to them,
I'm sorry.
okay?
I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
I put my keyboard away. I'm sorry.
Also, give me 1 second. Since we're doing a reaction, my dinky computer can actually handle my model. I almost forgot.
Oh, it can handle my model too, but I don't think you wanna deal with that headache right now.
Yeah. that whole connection issue, especially sharing the bandwidth with you watching the stream. Yeah.
Oh, wait, now that I think about it, I don't think that like, what did I want to say? I forgot what I wanted to say. Never mind.
Oh.
Damn.
Right, let me turn
Oh, there is a
off.
huge zero above the small zero. The small zero is on
Kono
his lap.
stando tsukai.
Oh,
Stando power.
it turned into a weeb. Oh no, what should we do?
Turned into a weeb? We're the legit Weebs channel. What do you mean?
What? Are we?
Oh my god.
I didn't know that.
Kiwi has been doing YouTube with somebody else this entire time, but just messaging me.
Everything that you have experienced has just been through the Twitter DMs.
Bruh. Okay, so Let's talk a little bit about Mr. Karl Franz, the Emperor of Mankind over there that you just saw
Worst
riding
girl?
the worst girl. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so he's basically the leader of the Empire, which is one of the human races in the world of Warhammer Fantasy. And his defining trait as a character is basically that he's really, really good statesman, because he's very good
What
at
is a
manipulating and
statesman?
politics. Politics, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he sounds kind of like fun and type of character I would like, if only he didn't write a bird, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, true. Honestly, like, from the stories that I know you enjoy, you'd probably enjoy the stories that he stars in, because it's more of,
Mhm.
you know, dealing with political manipulation rather than the power fantasy that a lot of other stuff can be. But yeah, I think he's an interesting and
see.
well-written character.
I'm curious about Carl, but I'll have to wait and see if he abandons the bird at some point. Because if he abandons it, I'll actually look into his stories.
Okay, guys, look, I know it's a griffin, but Kiwi sees beak, and it's bird immediately, no matter what.
I think I thought that like a Pokemon squid was a bird because it had a beak.
Oh my god, Kiwi.
I was like, what is this misshapen bird?
Thank you very much, Warzak. I do accept this title of Lore Master of Gork and Mork. Kiwi would probably enjoy it if I was the Lore Master of the Greenskins.
Well,
And the Greenskins are a all-encompassing term which refers to like the orcs and the goblins, basically everybody with skin that's green. Yeah.
hell yeah. I am part of the green skins then.
The green screens, yes.
As the frogs are green. And thus I'm part of the green skins. I can't pronounce like say green skins 10 times fast.
What are you doing? Why are you skirting? Are you a mumble
I
rapper?
don't even know what skirting means. But I tried to
Skirt,
say
skirt, skirt. Have you seen the trailer for the new Doggett? I did. I watched the Skull showcase. My reaction to that will be uploaded after stream. Well, once I finish editing it. Oh yeah, we'll get to that. It's very far in the future though, Kiwi. Let's take a look at this first. All right, next trailer.
Next trailer. I was just thought that
Sego.
Warhammer has a little polo man in its title. That's on the shirt.
Little polo man.
Yes.
Something stirs.
It's a Total War title.
Edge Mountains.
It's Gimli.
I mean, yes, it is a dwarf.
Death comes to the dwarven realms.
Poor dwarves dying for nothing. Must be Carl. Oh no, spiders! I don't like seeing Gimli and a spider in the same scene. Ah.
Bruh, it's like the car not starting up in a horror movie.
It's like fixing stuff.
I think Kiwi got ambushed in real life.
My dad ambushed me.
He's like, what you looking at? Hairy men again? That dwarf is dead.
In the centuries I
He
have
got
been
nom nom by
hiding,
the spider goblins.
our enemies have thought us weak. Cowards, hiding in the deepest, darkest places. Fools. Every wrong is recorded. Every slight against us. Page after page, etched in blood. Clan Gunnison, Carrick Eight Peaks.
Who's this man? He looks like he's bold, hiding his boldness with a freaking helmet. No!
Giant spider.
The herbs must pay. Let them come.
Kiwi?
I mean, I don't have
Don't-
arachnophobia. It's more like a fear of like super giant big spiders because of Lord of the Rings and it's a freaking butt. Like,
So, like, Kiwi doesn't have a fear of spiders. She just has a fear of spiders.
big spiders, like big Lord of the Rings spiders.
Same thing, Kiwi. You're scared of spiders.
Oh, look at it. It's so disgusting.
It is. It is pretty disgusting.
For some reason, I imagined Scourge face on it and then it wasn't
One
disgusting
wrong
anymore.
put right.
Why would you do that?
But the
I don't
great
know.
book of grudges remains full.
Oh, he's frowning. Look at that schnoz. He can rival Igor. See the little polo on the Total War Polo Man Warhammer.
I'm pretty sure he's not a polo man. I'm pretty sure he's a cavalry unit riding into war with a spear, but you do you, Kiwi. Okay. So, what did you think? Any thoughts? Head empty?
I mean, he seems to be the leader of the dwarves. Seems to be. Maybe. And there seems to be like this big, great fight between the dwarves and the spiders. I'm on the dwarves' side for this one. Because spiders are yucky. And for some reason there's like this mix of goblins and spiders. Because I saw them on the field as well. That's so nasty. Wait, do those spiders count as like the green units? Because they have goblins on them? Or they're like green and black units?
I think the greenskins are riding them, and there's like some part of the lore where they like tamed the spiders to become their mounts, something like that. This particular greenskin tribe has done that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I thought they were like fused together.
I mean, it does kind of look like that. I don't know, maybe. You never know. The greenskins do some really weird stuff, but... So, basically, the person on screen right now is literally called Thorgrim Grudgebearer, because, well, he writes names and stuff into the Book of Grudges.
He's like Regina George from Mean Girls.
What? Why is that what you think of?
Because she had like this mean book, this burn book, and every time she had a grudge against somebody, she would just write it there inside of the burn book. He's like the ugly old Regina George.
Ugly old? Kiwi, your name's going in the Book of Grudges.
I mean, if he can't accept the reality of his like really lowercase, badly scribbled face, then like I can't help it. Like he needs to accept the reality at some point.
Yeah, Kiwi is dead on sight, bro. The dwarves do not accept Kiwi.
Nobody that I like accepts me anyways, it's fine.
Dang. Harsh reality.
Into the... You guys are saying into the book. Why would I go into the book? Is he like that sensitive that when somebody calls him ugly, he just like Yagami just writes them in a book and gives them a heart attack or something?
I think literally, like, the dwarves are kind of known for being incredibly petty about everything, but I guess they are very fair with their grudges. Like, you pay up, and if you don't pay up, then we go to war. Is kind of their thing. Dealing with them is a bit of a pain, but as long as you don't cross them or, you know, mention the word short in any shape or form, you should be fine.
Okay, I was about to say, like, I would not call them short because, like, calling dwarves short is like calling water wet. So, like, there's no point in mentioning it, but, like, fish nose needs to go in the Book of Grudges, not me. Jesus Christ.
Kiwi! Stop! How many entries do you already have? In the Book of Grudges, your name just keeps getting written over and over like it's a death note or something. Oh my god.
I mean, they're still probably taller than me, so it's fine.
Actually,
At least they
true.
look down on somebody.
True. Well, dwarves kind of look down on most people.
Like, literally, physically, just look down.
One of the funniest things I've seen in Total War is the fact that there are, like, some dwarf units that have an attribute called fast for a dwarf. It's specified for that because their legs are so short that they can't run too fast, and that's kind of their whole thing. They're really good at defense, but yeah, not very mobile.
Okay, so you have to continue playing. My mom is asking for help, so I'm gonna be listening, but I won't be able to discuss much. I'm sorry. Give me just like
Roger
5
that.
minutes.
No worries. I mean, I guess this is also now my reaction too, or re-reaction. Minor faction of the Greenskins called Forest Goblins actually worship a spider god. I don't know if it has a name. Spider cult. Cult? Or literally cult? Huh. You can have multiple grudges in the book. For example, Queek has over 600. I've always heard it being described as that, as like particular Skaven having multiple entries within the book. So yeah, that's what I had assumed. All right. I guess we'll move on to the next. A whole
My
chapter. I mean,
name-
that makes sense.
My name might be in the Book of Grudges, but I think that like the Book of Grudges becomes better because my name is in it. Like Kiwi, it's like instant fruit, right? It instantly becomes fruity and nice smelling. So I don't see why my name should not be in the Book of Grudges. Just my personal opinion.
Oh, I think this is like a map overview. I see. Maybe? Or maybe we go into the greenskins. Ah, okay.
Is it the green screen? I can't say it.
Why do you keep saying green screens?
I don't know. It just comes out.
It's the boss. The best.
Wow. He looks so adorable.
Almighty Grimgor Ironhide. It troubles me to trouble you. While you're thinking. But the lads are wondering who's next.
Who's next for a cropping?
What are Angrim's lot?
Wait, so when you play with Sotek, you fight the greenskins? Or you
well,
fight as the greenskins? Or are you the lizard?
we play as the lizard men, and we're kind of an enemy of chaos, but also of a lot of other factions too. The greenskins, their whole thing is that they love going to war, and that's their whole culture. They have a specific mechanic called Call to Wog or something like that, and they also have their own like language that you can see Warzag displaying here in chat. The will of the gods, yeah. They have some like very simple like English, but also they have like an English accent too. Or maybe that's specific to 40k, but
Oh damn, is it because I was about to say something very mean.
Oh my goodness.
I stopped myself. It's for the greenskins feelings. I have to like make a pause whenever I try to like say greenskins because they keep on calling them green screens. I don't know why it's
Just-
so hard for me to say greenskins.
Whenever you see an orc in the battlefield, you just superimpose something on them. Ah, perfect green screen.
Perfect green screen. I mean, you can probably green screen them into something more like fun. And okay, I wanted to ask this for quite a while. Why the hell does everybody in chat just randomly just wow Waluigi?
Well, that's what the orcs do. They scream for wogs. That's their word for war.
Oh, that's so cute. They ooh-fi war.
They ooh-fi war? No!
Yeah, instead of being like whoa, they say whoa.
Oh my goodness. Alright, let's continue.
I indeed probably am a green skin inside because I was a really big fan in calling like the goblins in Lord of the Rings cute, so I probably
Bruh.
am a green skin.
I bet those pretty little cities burn.
Oh, GH is silent, I see. Wah.
Oh, I heard GDs and I was confused. See, this is why I need subtitles.
Bruh.
Oh, the north. Weird powers building there. Bigger and spikier than normal.
If I turn it up, I can hear you, but if I turn you up, I can hear it.
Time to
Like,
fight.
hard.
Kiwi, you do realize you can adjust specifically the Discord stream as well on Discord.
Yes, I do.
This is a problem that you could solve very easily.
The order. Say it. Say it.
No! I mean, dessert was being annoying as hell. Whoa!
Kiwi becomes the leader of the Greenskins, steps up. Wah.
Shut up.
Kiwi, you should voice Grimgore Ironhide. I'm sure CA would hire you for that.
You already know that I can't do the r's in my throat, so it's gonna be like super.
Oh, the grr sound. My fellow green screens. Oh man. Okay.
I'm glad you guys
So-
are having fun.
Let's see. How do I explain this? They're orcs, but they're technically speaking kind of like a type of fungus. They're really weird. So
What?
I don't fully understand the orc culture, to be completely honest with you. They're all kind of like a type of fungus that grows and is like a constant stream of orcs, and you can never really get rid of them. Like, even if you chop them down, sometimes they just kind of regenerate. And their fungus can also like mutate into different other things, like squigs, which thankfully we didn't see in this video. I hate squigs. Especially
I
the
don't know what
explosive variant.
squigs Are. You,
Yeah,
wait,
good.
You have to show me
Your
what
life is better
squigs
not
are,
knowing about
because
squigs.
I don't know what squigs are.
You don't need to. They're an abomination of this earth. And over here, the guy that we see throughout the trailer here is called Grimgore Ironhide. He's actually a really fun character because in a story during like the end times, which is a time when basically Warhammer Fantasy was coming to a close because Chaos was going to win. Or well, not specifically that end times, it was the previous one. But there was a story where they teleported him onto the battlefield, and I believe it was Malekith, the Witch King. He was a dark elf. He told Grimgor Ironhide that the leader of the Chaos faction said that he was the best and that you aren't the best, something along those lines, and pointed that way.
Yeah,
and he went over there and he kicked him in the nuts and then cut off his head, I believe.
How dare he say such a thing?
Yeah, true. He's just a kind of like a force of nature. You point him at something and he goes over there and then he beats it up. No questions asked. I believe he's also, technically speaking, a black orc, which was like a specific orc that was manufactured by the Chaos Dwarves to be like more tougher, because the Chaos Dwarves have a culture of using the orcs as slaves. But they kind of made a mistake by making them too strong, so he just broke out. And now he's kind of waging war across the lands, being completely unstoppable.
I see. Oh, Draman Sotek is gone.
Sotek has unfortunately passed away. Either that, or a storm might have knocked out his electricity, and he's currently sitting in his car, wondering what he's going to do with his life. That's what I heard. Yeah, unfortunately. They're called Black Orcs because they
I'm
are...
so sorry.
No worries, Kiwi. To be honest, this wasn't what we planned, so it makes sense. Yeah, it was Storm Chaos.
This usually happens whenever we're doing something. My parents need the most help, so I'm just helping them out real quick.
Grimgor was told that Archaon said he was the best, so he went over to crump him and got his head cut off. Ah, I see. Yeah, I am. Unfortunate. Well, Grimgor's still the best in my heart. I still haven't played any of the greenskins, unfortunately. But yeah, they're cool. They're fun. Boop.
The kick was the fortune one? What? Huh?
There's a lot of story behind that. I think Storm of Chaos was basically when GW had the community come up with the story by playing battles and such.
GW?
Games Workshop is the company that created Warhammer.
Okay.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Telling me GW was like, wait, what is GW? Did I miss? Well, I was watching the trailers.
You are far from home, witch hunter.
Oh, damn. Oh, I just thought of Derby's deck in Shadowverse.
Show yourself.
Oh, Shadowcraft?
Yeah. Not Shadowcraft, Swordcraft. Because they all look like
because
they're
of the
like
guys.
one card. Yeah. Oh, it's a woman! Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm dead. That's kind of cool.
Freaking Manfred.
It's Warhammer. It's. I forgot his name.
True, complain bird.
Your pathetic cities will follow.
Lad? Oh, he's a vampire? He's a vampire that leads the undead army?
There's a lot of giant bats. He has fangs, and he's leading an undead
Oh my
army.
goodness, he's my favorite, 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 he's my favorite. I am on this campaign. I am playing as this if I ever play Warhammer. This is me. I identify with this on the
I need to explain something to you guys who are new to the Kiwi effect. Kiwi has this thing where she falls in love with characters that are like the absolute worst in the entire series. And she has never failed to do so without knowing absolutely anything about that series. She can just see them on site and be like, yep, that's my favorite. And it spoils stories for me and Serby because that person that Kiwi likes is always the villain, the twist villain, or a betrayer of some kind. It never fails. I don't understand what Kiwi is doing or like how she has this power, but
He's the bad guy.
Kiwi likes them bald. Kiwi very much does like them bald. She had a thing for bald people.
I am so sad right now. Like genuinely tearing up sad.
Big Joe? If I showed her a picture of Erebus or something, she might mention something offhand. Not really like her type. Actually, Erebus is also bald, isn't he? Oh god. I'm not gonna mention it, but whenever we do get to 40k, we will see.
Oh my.
Okay.
Bald was bad. Bald people aren't bad. They're just misunderstood.
We're not saying that bald people are bad or that they're misunderstood. We're saying that the people that you like are always bad. Oh man.
They're not always bald, and they're not always bad. Okay, I have some characters
Kiwi.
that are good. That
Okay,
I like.
if you like undead and you like vampires, there's literally tons of them in the game. Choose anybody,
Oh,
but this guy in the trailer.
but he looks so cute though.
How does he look cute? In what universe? What? Okay, you know what? We'll talk about it. Let's finish this trailer.
Look at them, they're so adorable. He also passes the nose bridge check. No, you killed that. Look, he looks adorable.
I have no words. I'm just gonna silently sit here and witness this.
You're zombies? What is not in this game? Are there frogs?
I just remembered that Kiwi is obsessed with frogs. This is how I get Kiwi into Lizardmen. Okay, let's continue.
Whoa. Okay, these trailers are kind of epic, okay?
I'm the true and rightful ruler of the Empire.
Oh, I see.
Brave corpses will make a
So frogs are Nurgles.
to my army.
Dude, how cool is that? You can't tell me that he's not cool. He just made a huge purple ball and everybody started falling. That's so awesome. Epic.
Look, I do admit that the vampire lore, well, when I say vampire lore, it's specifically referring to the magic that vampires use. There's many different kinds of lores of magic. It is pretty cool. I like it a lot, especially the Deathwind ability. But like anybody else but Manfred. So, the guy that we saw in this trailer, the vampire guy that you're simping over, is Manfred von Karstein, I believe his name is. And everybody hates him because he's essentially written as a betrayer character. And unfortunately, during the end times, which as I mentioned before was when they were going to like destroy Warhammer Fantasy, he betrayed a lot of people who could have stopped that from happening because of one, well, bad reason or another.
Wait, so is he a well-written villain?
No, unfortunately not during the end times. And the end times as a
yeah.
whole, I will imbue this into you, Kiwi, so you don't have to suffer like I did when I learned about the end times. Expect very little that is good in the end times. Most of it, it's not good. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So this is the first time that my villain reader has failed me in a way where it is indeed a villain, but usually I only improve myself really good written villains. So this is the first time my reader has failed me. Oh
Look,
no.
I don't know about outside of the end times. From chat here, it does look like he is actually kind of well written in other stories, and he maybe has like a point in the things that he does because he's a very intelligent vampire, I believe, is kind of his thing. But yeah, during the end times, he just kind of does some weird funky stuff, and then he stabs another like vampire pirate emperor. And then he also goes and stabs the meme man, ultimate supreme guy, when he's about to save the world, because he's like, oh no, they're gonna betray me in the end, so I'm gonna betray them first. But oh shit, I destroyed the entire setting. Fuck. You know, it's just kind of silly. You'll learn about the meme man.
Okay. Because
Just know that he is supreme.
Okay, I just imagine like a clown with a Supreme t-shirt.
Also, thank you for the super chat, Complain Bird. The trailers will become even more epic. The first ones are rather tame compared to the later ones, so I hope you will stick around and watch them all, Kiwi. There it is. Honestly, if well, if we don't get through all this by this stream, I could always do another one with Kiwi at some point.
Yeah, if Sotek disappears again, I can just take his place.
Everybody just messages Sotek, don't show up to the collab. The poor guy. His power's out, man. He's tried his best. Before the end times, Manfred was so charismatic that even his victims simped for him after he tried to feed on them. Well, there you go. Kiwi's radar isn't wrong.
Yeah, okay. See? Or maybe Sotek can even join my ear off about stuff.
Oh, well, when Sotek joins us, I'm gonna join you there in the bottom row, Kiwi, and we're just gonna listen to Sotek Senpai talk his stuff.
We're just gonna be like little children listening to Grandpa tell old stories.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, Dragcall, shut up. I'll be quiet. I won't talk anymore. I think Sotek would not like collabing with me, actually.
What is this? Oh, okay.
Oh no, they're all dead. I hate orcs. It's a horsey!
Okay.
It's a minotaur! Is it a minotaur? It is a minotaur! It's a cow! Yeah, I'm gonna like everybody but humans. Okay? You guys should know that.
I mean, to be fair, the human factions were my least favorite too when I first watched this.
I'm biased. Against humans, so... It's not My Little Pony? Not yet. He's gonna come and give you a kiss. Whoa, look at them. But is he the only Minotaur in the... Oh no!
That's a big boy.
Put him in the asshole!
What? What? It is their weak spot after all.
Yeah, I mean, every man's weak spot is their asshole. Specifically men's. Kill him. Oh, okay. Oh, takes their helmet. I thought he was taking their heads and putting them on the stick. Oh, that must stick glowing too.
And there it is.
That was so cool. I really like Call of the Beastmen. That was very like actually felt like it was super duper cool. It's almost on the same level as the vampire dude making a bowl out of human souls. That was beautiful. I am sad that the dude missed the opportunity to shoot him in his prostate. That was a missed opportunity.
Kiwi's a Beastman fan, apparently. And also, can we not talk about that, Kiwi? Okay.
Sorry, I had to.
Kiwi scares everybody, Surf.
Why do I scare you? No, I don't understand.
You have good instincts if you're scared of Kiwi. I unfortunately did not, and I decided to start a YouTube channel with her. And now look where we are.
I mean, you're having fun, aren't you? I bet you
of
are.
course. I'm introducing you to something that I really enjoy and love. Who wouldn't?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the guy that we saw here in this trailer, or the Beastman rather, is Kazarek the One Eye. How do I explain the Beastman?
What does one eye mean?
One eye?
Oh, one eye. I heard I heard something one eye, and I was like, wait, what is one? Okay, one eye makes sense.
Yeah. Also, rejoin Discord, Kiwi. It's doing its thing again.
Yeah, Discord.
Well, there he goes. Alright. I've heard some different variations onto the creation of the Beastmen, but essentially, I'm pretty sure they were like humans before, but then, or maybe they were like pure chaos. And they kind of formed from that chaos energy into the Beastmen. Some of the Beastmen are practically like living gods of doom, essentially, where wherever they walk, everything around them dies. They're kind of like the main rival to the Wood Elves. But here we see Kazarak's main rival being the Empire, which is under the rule of Emperor Karl Franz that we saw earlier in the video.
So humans are basically the weakest, unless they like are in the bigger numbers.
The thing
because
with humans,
elves,
go ahead.
On.
No,
I was about to say, like, even though I know the amount that I know about elves, right? It would make sense why they would be the biggest rival towards the Beastmen, right? So I don't think that I think that they would be like around. This is from somebody who knows nothing about Warhammer elves. Okay, this is just my knowledge outside of it. I think they would be around the same power as the Beastmen, not by physical power, but just by like elven power, by controlling the nature, the wind, and so on. So I would understand how they would be good rivals against the beastmen, but I don't understand why they were fighting humans. That was so sad. I mean,
Well-
yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they're the most technologically advanced, but still, if you put a single human against the Minotaur, of course the Minotaur is gonna beat them to pulp. I almost said
Oh my goodness, Kiwi.
the butt word.
You just have to keep on mentioning it, don't you?
I noticed
But-
that it would be like very funny if I said it, so I stopped myself.
Jesus. So, but yeah, with Beastmen, obviously it makes sense that, you know, they'd be the opposing force of the Wood Elves, but they also kind of just hate civilization in general. So, like, anything and everything that's civilization, they just come in and crush it. Like, in game, they don't even take cities. They destroy cities, and then they set up a herdstone that makes sure that people can never set up a city over there again unless they
What
get
is a
defeated.
Hearthstone?
A herdstone is basically their version of like a base, a city.
Oh.
But it's not really. Yeah.
So it's basically, I like what I imagine is like a really big stone that's carved into that people would not be able to move easily. That's what I imagined when you said Hearthstone.
They do like blood sacrifice rituals and stuff at their herdstone in order to get different effects in the game. One of them is, as I mentioned, making sure that nobody else can ever set up a city near their area ever again. And obviously they spread chaos corruption because they're like beings of chaos.
Okay, what is chaos? Because you have been mentioning this, and I have no idea what the hell chaos is. What is a chaos faction? What is like the spread chaos? Like spread chaos, like just being chaotic and unpredictable, or spread chaos as in like some kind of really dark looking power that just consumes everything and turns it evil.
Think of chaos as like, you know, just the evil side of everything, literally. It's like an energy that seeks to destroy the world, but also it depending on like which chaos god, their objectives are a bit different, or like the way they go about things is different. But yeah, whenever we get to the Warhammer 3 trailers, you'll see exactly what I mean when I say chaos, but just think of it as evil energy.
Okay.
For now.
Okay. Evil energy.
Yeah.
Basically hell. Warhammer 3 trailers? Wait, is this all of Warhammer trailers?
This is Warhammer 1. That's why it's 2 hours
Oh
long.
my goodness. Jesus. Okay, thank you for joining us, Jeff.
Corrupted. Rightly feared. You cannot understand our origins.
Damn, poor humans getting, like, their... Oh. Their titties beaten. I almost said this again.
Kiwi.
The dawning realization that we are not fallen.
Subtitles that we are not Poland.
Ascended.
Applause. The YouTube subtitles. What the hell, man?
Yeah, they can't really subtitle really, what are they called? Affected voices? They don't do it really well.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Do you still really want the closed captions, Kiwi?
I mean, it's funny, isn't it?
We are applause. We are indeed. Okay. Any thoughts before I get into it?
I mean, it seemed like another Beastman to me. I don't know the
Hmm.
difference. This one just seemed to talk more than the other one. I'm pretty sure that the other one didn't talk. Did he talk? I don't remember actually.
Kazarek the One-Eye? The previous guy, he did speak, but they needed subtitles for it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see.
Yeah. So
Makes sense. Makes sense.
this was a trailer for the DLC for Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors are basically like people who've given in to chaos or have been corrupted by chaos and now serve the chaos gods in one way or another, or just chaos in general. So an easier way to think about it is Warhammer Fantasy is basically like an order versus chaos situation. There are the good guys and there are the very clear bad guys. And yeah, there are those that are in between as well. But
Is you passing the Warhammer torch to me? I came in crutch. I'm here as his savior right now, okay?
Well, actually true. The
He
Hornrad's
should
now the
pass the
official 5th
torch
Chaos
to
God?
me.
I did. We got the Age of Sigmar trailer for that too. A dragon ogre, yeah. The big guy here that we saw at the end. Let's see. Yeah, this guy who crushed him with a hammer. His name is Kolek Sun Eater, I believe. He's kind of like a big, what do you call these things? Centaurs?
Yeah.
Kind of,
I mean,
but
it's
not
not
really.
a centaur because it's not a horse. It looks more like
Yeah,
a mix of a minotaur
he's
and
a dragon
goat.
ogre. Is his actual
A
thing.
dragon ogre. Okay.
I think they're like the most powerful monsters in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. If anybody in chat can correct me. And they were
so he's
there.
Mewtwo from Warhammer.
Who?
Pokemon reference.
Oh my god. But yeah, they were here ever since I think they were ancient beings, and they were kind of like the first to worship the chaos gods or accept their gifts, I believe.
Okay, I see. Makes sense. If I was offered gifts by a god, I would accept and follow it.
I don't really know too much about them or their nature, but judging by the fact that they all wield like giant hammers, they probably are more of a warlike faction and like chaos, so I guess it just goes hand in hand.
Not the strongest, but they're some of the oldest in the series. See, I corrected you, Zero. You were wrong. I knew better. Totally wasn't.
I said that they were the oldest.
I totally wasn't looking at chat.
Very old dragon ogres are up there, and ancient dragons are arguably the strongest. Oh, okay. I see. They had to scale Kolek down a lot for the games. I think Kolek's whole thing in his campaign, when you play him in the game, is whenever he vassalizes a faction, he becomes a little bit bigger. So he becomes massive whenever you vassal. Are you gonna ask me what vassalize means?
Yes.
It's basically when you take another country under rule of your country as like in a partnership of sorts, but like
I see.
You're the master and they're like serving your country now.
I see. Okay.
So hopefully you understand with that explanation.
Country. Yes.
Basically, but you know, like not completely annihilating them and their people. They're just like submitted under your rule now.
Okay. Got you.
All right. It's what Denmark, Sweden did to Norway. All right. Wait a minute.
Why does Games Workshop have such a cute little logo and then there's Warhammer? It's a deer dude. Oh.
Deer dude?
I'm wearing a deer helmet. I'm sad.
The chill winds of winter.
These look like elves.
Yeah, these are wood elves.
Is here.
Now,
The Azri are hunters. And the forest,
I don't like the wood elves.
our home.
They ride birds. Bad.
Oh, I like
They
the
do ride
wood
deer
elves
too.
now. Yeah, as long as they don't ride them. Welcome to My Little Pony. Those are not ponies, those are deer.
Enough to threaten.
You should learn animals to be partial.
There have been sacrifices. But we are ready.
Oh my.
Is ready.
Oh my.
The wild hunt begins!
He came. Wait, what is? This is a species, like mythological species. I forgot what it's called though. I saw it in the Lion Wardrobe movie as a kid, but I forgot what it's called.
What?
Have to
You think
search it
he's
up
something
now.
like a... I forget how you pronounce it, like a satyr or something?
No,
Mhm.
so I first saw this. Maybe it's Sati. I don't know. I just saw
Everybody
it
in chat had the same
video.
thought.
Oh, found. It was a found. It was a found. It was a found.
Found. I see.
Thank you
But-
very much.
Okay. Yeah. So we got Warhammer's version of elves, or specifically wood elves. There are different kinds of elves. The big guy that you saw at the end here is Orion. I forget his exact lore. I think he's kind of like embodied by a god of some sort of the wood elves, if anybody can correct me there. But yeah, he went into the tree and then like Captain America comes out super buff like that.
He went.
He
to a
goes
whole
around
training park in that
Oh
tree.
wait, no, you did watch a Vinland Saga, yeah?
Yes.
He throws a spear like the really tall guy in Vinland Saga and pierces multiple people like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. I think the first time I
It
saw
is
that, I
pretty epic.
immediately mentioned Vinland Saga too.
Yeah.
The God of the Wild. Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
demigod.
I for some reason imagined him as Dimitri when you mentioned the spear. I've been greatly affected by Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yeah, you have. I think the Wood Elves are basically kind of similar to the Wood Elves that you would know from Lord of the Rings. They do have a specific quirk that's a little bit different, where they really, really hate outsiders. Like, a lot. Like, so much so that they will aggressively shoo you off of their lawn by shooting you. So, I guess that's one thing going on for them.
Yeah, this is the type. Those are the type of elves that I'm used to seeing. Like for me, Lord of the Rings elves were kind of weird because they just allowed outsiders in. I'm used to the elves being like super duper guarded about their forest and not letting anybody in. That's what I was used to. Maybe because I grew up reading like isekai manga.
What? Actually, I think there was a story or something about Orion kind of saving baby Carl Franz's life, or maybe like going up to baby Carl Franz and like acknowledging him as like an incarnation of Sigmar or something. Something along those lines. The Wood Elves kind of do strange things. But yeah, for the most part, they're really xenophobic and they hate everybody that isn't a Wood Elf.
I mean,
Sometimes they even hate each other
I would
too.
hate everybody. I would hate anybody that wasn't as pretty as they made as well, you know? Makes sense.
Oh, and in Lord of the Rings, they have the Ents, right? The big walking trees. Yeah, they're also kind of a part of the Wood Elf faction here. You can recruit them as units, and I believe one of their leaders is also a big giant tree wielding a massive sword.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
I was kind of not
Alright.
expecting that.
Okay.
They have to
Moving
sacrifice a dude every spring to incarnate Orion?
I mean, it's just a dude. It's not like 1,000 psychers or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just an NPC. You don't need that one NPC. Just sacrifice the elderly.
We seek the monsters that you fear the most. We chase the nightmares that haunt your cowardly dreams. The deadlier the prey, the more we exult in the hunt, the more we honor our gods. This harsh land breeds the savage, and we revel in it.
Oh no, poor big dude.
The old world calls. Ripe for our taking. We fought
I thought that would be a monster, to be honest. I did not expect a human.
became them.
I mean, he is kind of a monster. Alright.
North Star.
Yeah, so basically they just showed footage of Norway. Current day Norway.
So
Right.
does he like kill leaders and then put their skulls on his shirt as like a decoration, or it's just that like not related to his lore at all or anything, and he just likes collecting skulls?
I'm almost fairly certain that I heard it from chat here that yes, he does in fact, whenever he beats like any of their leaders or like gets a trophy, he just puts one of the skulls on his outfit. Yes. I'm glad you caught that. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, he has so many skulls. How would I not be able to catch it? And he seems like the chat type of dude that would kill somebody and take their skull and put it on his shirt.
Norskins aren't
He's
really
cursed
humans, to
with
be
the
honest.
ability-
Yeah.
He's cursed the ability to pretty much trash talk anyone in their native language to challenge them to a duel? That sounds like a very cool curse.
So, yeah, these are basically the Warhammer Fantasy Vikings. They live in the harsh north, but like being in the north, near the north and the south poles, is kind of where chaos seeps into the universe. So they worship a particular set of gods that are basically just the 4 chaos gods. I'm not really sure if they know it or if they worship them anyways, because you know they're very much a warring factions kind of people. But yeah, they go around, they war with each other. The person who's the strongest is the leader. They take down monsters and stuff. They go on hunts, basically monster hunter. And they're also a huge menace to basically everybody else on the map. I believe they have, as we saw here in the trailer, mammoth units, as well as skin wolves, which are basically werewolves.
That's cool. I like him too. I didn't expect that I would enjoy a human type unit, but that's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. So far, the vampire dudes, my favorite. Then the furries, and now him.
Actually, that's a good idea, Complain Bird. Give me a second. Let me try and find a map of Warhammer.
Basically, Norska heavy metal, chaos, death metal. Wowzers. Thank you, Hammond. That explains a lot. I'm just imagining the music difference in my head right now.
I should probably just get one from the game. Immortal Empires map.
Nobody invented death metal for me? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I like that.
This kind of shows where factions start. I guess that works out. Is this the full map?
know
Oh yeah, it does have Cathay as well.
They just don't know their names, so they named them after animals. I think that's the lore anyway. I'm not understanding what you mean. I'm so sorry. Drag. Norska is just going up in my like list.
There are a lot of factions with their own kind of versions of dragons, I will say. Okay, here it is. Boop. Let me show you guys. Let's see. Can you see my cursor, Kiwi? I don't think chat can see it. Let me see. Capture cursor.
That doesn't need your cursor, Zero. What?
Oh, true. Oh no, chat can't see anything.
You know, I think that like chat might be pissed off about this, but I have my cursor right in the middle of the screen.
What?
It's just something the complain bird and everybody else complained while we were watching Lord of the Rings.
So, yeah, the entire map of Warhammer Fantasy is literally just our map, but a little bit altered. So like you can see on the left side here is basically North America. On the bottom here is South America, where all of the
the Italians on the right.
That's what you immediately go for first?
I mean, I saw a really big green splotch on the Italy and I had to.
Oh, roger that, complain bird. Ah, I see. Okay, we can do this one. Boop. The image is a little bit smaller. We can just zoom, I suppose. If I can. There. There is a random donut called Althwan right here in the middle of the Great Ocean. That's where all the high elves live. And then over here is where the Tomb Kings live. They're like an Egyptian inspired faction. They're really cool. I like them a lot. We'll see them later in the trailers. Up north here, where basically Europe is the Empire. Within the Empire is where the humans kind of are. Next to them is Bretonnian, which is the French, which everybody hates.
Oh, Bretonnian? It's called Bretonnian and they're the French.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so hilarious that it's called Bretonnian and they're French. Why is that so funny to me?
And as we saw Wolfric the Wanderer in the previous trailer there, Norska, it's literally just across the Sea of Claws up here. It's where they start at, so they usually like to come down south and raid the Empire and stuff like that.
Just like, oh hi, we have come to raid you.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
They come knocking on your doors at like the most inopportune moments. And as you can see, yeah, they're pretty close to like the Northern Waste, the Chaos Wastelands. So a lot of chaos energy kind of seeps through, so they get affected by it. And I don't know exactly the lore there, but they could potentially have their aggressive nature because of that. Or really, it's also probably just the fact that their environment is like that.
Bretonnians are the people?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Bretonnians refer to the Bretonia
The
people. Yeah. Over to the east here is literally just China, fantasy China. Grand Cathay is what they're called, and they have this totally not the Great Wall of China called the Great Bastion that holds off the forces of chaos that are living here in the Northern Wastes.
Oh damn. If that wall fell, it would be the end of the world.
Yes. There's also totally not India called the Kingdom of Ind.
These names are like So creative. I love it.
GW gets very creative with their names. There are some really funny
Right.
names.
Where is Australia?
Australia? Australia doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
Okay. I love
we have
Nippon.
Nippon, yeah, totally not Japan, by the way. Nippon still doesn't have any lore from last I heard. They're basically just kind of there.
I'm imagining yokai. I'm imagining yokai Nyanko Sensei samurai armed forces.
Funnily enough, Japan kind of exists there to be explained as to why some of the Skaven have ninja skills because they trained with them or something. So you just have like giant ninja rats running around, and they're like, "Oh, it's because they're weebs," kind of like that. Is basically.
Oh, I love that. Ninja rat. That's so beautiful.
The Lost Isles of Elithis. Elithis is down here to the south of Nippon. Gotcha. That's not as big as I expected Australia to be, but that's what they get.
Breton is actually a free French language in Brittany, France. Really, Britannia is more authoritarian England, just with over-the-top French accents.
Arthurian England.
Doesn't matter.
Have Nippon models where they ride those dog statues? You mean kind of like the giant tiger statues like Cathay has, but dogs?
Yeah, those pug-looking tigers.
What?
Pug-looking tigers is what I said because they have flat faces, so they're pugs.
Do you mean like the dogs in the temples?
I forgot what it's called, but yeah, the ones that guard the temple doors usually.
All right. Which one is next?
They say there is.
Chisa, yes, I'm talking about Chisa.
Ah, yeah.
They are fools. We fight for the Emperor, but the blood we spill serves another. More, Lord of Death, keep our souls, lest they fall prey to him.
Those horses are
okay.
so cool.
I see. I remember what trailer this is.
Beyond the world, he waits atop a throne of skulls.
Una? Oh no, it's
Yummy.
Titan.
Blood is only borrowed.
Attack on Titan all over again. No.
Must return.
Big mom. This beautiful dragon. Blood for the blood god.
I mean, you've probably heard Scourge say this several times.
You're assuming that I remember whatever somebody says
Oh,
to
there
me.
you go. So basically, they had to sell, blood in the game as a separate DLC. I believe it's because of like the rating system or whatever, and they kind of had to separate it like that. But also, I believe it sparked a bit of controversy because like you're selling me a vital part of the game as DLC. But yeah. That's basically it. If you want like blood effects in the game, you need to get this DLC. Boop.
Oh my goodness.
Otherwise, they're just kind of like smacking each other, and they just die. So they claimed, the UK rating system.
Closest to the gods. Their lands lie within the ebbing shadow of chaos.
I believe this guy is like the advisor in the game. So he just kind of goes wandering around giving different people advice.
They have to be.
They wanted a T rating.
Like,
Yeah.
to guide their raw talent.
You know who he reminds me of? You know that, like, you watched Dororo, right?
Yeah.
Waste such savagery
You know that
on each
old
other,
dude that found Dororo
while
when
the
he was a
southern
baby?
lands are ripe
Not
for
Dororo.
ravaging.
Hyakamaru. Maybe you don't.
The blind dude?
Yeah, the blind dude.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Kinda, I guess, in appearance.
Norse again? Oh, it's a titan with red eyes.
That's dead.
Oh, he has more skulls than last time.
The old world calls. Ripe for our taking.
Wow, they have a lot of things. I really like that.
Oh yeah, they also have ice trolls too. Yeah, that's right.
Does Kiwi like him? Yes, I do. Why?
Goblin Shaman reacts.
He is not a villain.
We could do that real quick.
It doesn't seem like he is a villain. He seems like he's an evil man, but not a villain.
Let's see. Is it like the Skaven scientist video? Hmm. 8 years ago?
Oh my. The
It's been
Skaven
out
has
for
a
a very
VTuber
long
model.
time. Oh yeah, it's a giant rat VTuber model. That's just reacting to the Warhammer trailers. I should watch it. I haven't seen it either. I haven't seen this one too.
Sega.
That scared me.
Sega is pretty scary.
Yeah.
I'll be the judge of that. Yeah.
I'll be the judge of that, man. What the heck?
Hey. Sega. What's Sega? Who's that? Who's these then? I know none of these tribes. Yeah, sort them out anyway. Bring them on. What's going on here? Yeah,
So
you guys do a
aggressive.
nice job doing up that crumbly old ruin.
Save
We'll start with smashing that flouncy Yumi. Look at him.
for though I
Who needs him?
it. It feeds,
Yeah,
it grows, devouring all.
we devour you, mate.
Fine lands.
I devour you, mate.
How can he speak such things and I can't?
What do you mean, Kiwi? How could you compare
I
what
bet that his
curse things
mentioned
you
us,
say
you're not gonna
to
say
this?
anything.
Yeah. Oh, man. This is great.
But the tide of war
Here we come in.
ends.
Even I think the boss is zogging terrible breath. Yeah, great skins. Scare us.
The brutal, unthinking bloodlust of the greenskins. The twisted ambitions of the
Diddons. Don't like them eyes. The doom
Diddons.
They're flyers anyway. Pathetic. Call that flying.
And though the brave
Aha, the stun is.
stand with us,
Yeah. Squash them lads.
what hope is this?
Send in the spy.
Push them back.
Won't be named.
Yeah. Call friends.
Yeah.
Is this like an AI reacting, or is this a voice actor using a VTuber model to make
I'm
commentary?
pretty sure they made like a VTuber model for the voice actors and they're just having like fun with it. Yeah. This would be awesome to do someday, to be honest with you.
The Griffin Man with his hammer. I like that. Lobber him with it.
Did he just spit? The Griffin Man with his hammer. That's literally Kiwi's reaction.
Give me the bad
Exactly, we're on the same wavelength.
Squash them lads. Hey! What's that? What's he doing? What's he? He's alright. He's had too many shrooms. Oh.
He's had too many shrooms. Oh god. I can see that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. It's not Zinch, it's shroom corruption.
That's quite scary, actually.
It is.
Look at the state of him now, it's blue!
It is unstoppable.
He's turning into a Simon Shroom! What's he? Unstoppable! You're having a laugh! Wait till we get hold of you, me.
The world.
Oh, very clever! But what does it mean? Yeah! Your rules might have changed, but we're gonna break them! What's that? Yeah! Stupid bird ain't got nothing on the power of the war! Let's go, lads! To war!
This is awesome.
That was great. This is like such a great idea to do.
Best way to promote your game ever.
Yeah. We also have another one here apparently. This is a Skaven one. We're jumping ahead a little bit, but this is probably fine. I guess you'll get to see what a Skaven is firsthand right here and right now.
I mean, I know it's a rat. It can be pretty.
Boop. I have not seen this one either. My PC's always on laboratory mode.
Skaven have been busy using much warp stuff. What's this? New laboratory mode in Total War Warhammer 2. More units. Yes. More Skaven. More kill death. Yes.
Yes.
Vermintide comes. This is true Skaven army.
Yeah, actually, just a bunch of Skaven slaves. But okay, the way the Skaven speak is that a lot of the time they're gonna repeat the same word, but they either repeat it or say it in a different way with the same meaning. That's just how they are.
Oh.
Here's a thing so tough and scaly. Crack 'em like eggs. Die. Tweak, twist, some more. Low gravity, yes.
Wait, low gravity? What is this going on?
Here's to suffer. See them fly. See them fly. How many doom wheels? Not enough doom wheels.
Oh, it's their hamster wheels.
Doom wheels.
There are never enough Doom wheels.
No mercy. Hell pit beast is best. Yes. Make it bigger. Massive bigger. Squeeze them all.
Oh my.
Many warp lightning cannons. Kill them.
How many are there? What the heck?
Yes. Mess with all the things.
Mess with all the things.
Clan Scryer has powerful warp tech. Makes things bigger, faster,
Peculiar, yes.
More. Flick all switches. Pull all levers. Make it break bust. Yes, yes.
Oh no, he can't get gravity down. That's such a shame. It would have been so funny.
Oh my god.
This
But
is
yeah.
great.
That's Skaven. They're all crazy. And they're all mad scientists in one way or another. I do enjoy them. Also, the Skaven are powered by Intel. What do you know?
So we're all
All right.
Skaven. All Warhammer fans are just Skaven.
Potentially. I think everybody in the Discord has kind of been theorizing that I'm just a two Skaven stacked on top of each other wearing a lab coat. I won't say
Maybe.
whether that's true or not, but
You're the Skaven that abandoned his old ways of speaking.
they love to backstab everyone, especially each other. Yes. A
Beautiful.
successful fight with a Skaven is when most of the kills that you get is of the enemy and your own army. So you usually have a bunch of Skaven slaves that you send out as fodder, cannon fodder, literally. And then you blow everything up. It's just
Skaven are not bold.
Skaven tactics.
They're bolding. They're in the process of being bold.
YouTube link I put for the other Skaven reaction. Where did you send it, Liam? Unfortunately, you guys can't send any links in chat. You could tell me the title of the video, and I could search for it.
While you find this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and also get myself something to eat because my stomach has been thundering
Roger.
and it's really important I eat something. So I'll be right back.
Later. Oh, the Total War Warhammer 2 Skaven Scribe reacts, I believe. In live chat? Oh yeah, Liam, you can't post links in live chat. Mix of 40k orcs and Imperial guards. Yeah, pretty much. Kinda. I believe this is the one though. Boop. This is for the initial Total War Warhammer 2 trailer. I still get comments to this day mentioning that, hey buddy, the Bretonnians that you mentioned, they're not Bretonnians, they're High Elves. I know. I'm sorry. When I initially reacted to them, I didn't know. I don't think lab mode is in Warhammer 3, is it? I haven't seen that option. I think it's just a Warhammer 2 thing that they had some fun with. And you guys, don't forget to drink some water. It's been hour 48 since we started stream. Yeah. Yes, Complain Bird. I know that the High Elves and the Bretonnians are different factions. I'm sorry that I made that mistake. They had kind of a similar aesthetic going on, and I had assumed they had just gotten a glow up a little bit. Sadly not. Under a different name in Warhammer 3. Not out yet. Sag. French equal High Elves. I think we're praising the French too much here. Although, I do remember reading a comment where apparently one of the leaders for Bretonnia did in fact stay with the High Elves for a bit, or like learn some culture from them, and their culture influenced Bretonnia slightly. Although I could be misremembering this, and it was just a one-off comment. There wasn't really any like confirmation on that part, or like other comments agreeing. If anybody knows, do inform me, but I do remember reading a comment like that. In Warhammer 3, it's a Mirror of Madness. Oh, that's what that mode is. I see. I thought it was just like a graphical update or something. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay the hell away from that because my computer is gonna die. Lamo would be the closest thing to getting lore accurate units in the game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. Because everybody has to have been, like, simmered down a little bit in order to fit into the game. Lady of the Lake is actually an elven god? Oh yeah. Yeah, that is true. One of the Bretonian leaders is an elf. I'm assuming you're referring to the Lady of the Lake, yeah. I think some weird things happened with the Lady of the Lake during the end times, where I think she had like some pocket dimension where she was trying to evacuate people into, but then somebody told somebody else about it, and then havoc ensued and everybody died. that was a very vague story. You guys might know what I'm talking about, but things never ended well for anybody in the end times anyway. The Empire have their dwarves and Bretonia has their elves. I see. Fey Enchantress is an elf. Well, there you go. You can time the amount of guys in a unit by 100? Nandato? So if you go in with 20 units, but you times them by 100. Your poor computer, man. Like actual Vermintide. You put some Skaven in there.
So how's the weather?
What? I don't know, Kiwi. I don't look at the sun.
I mean, don't have to look at the sun to know the weather.
Oh, she created the Grail Knights to protect them. That makes sense.
This is probably too advanced for me.
We'll get
Someone
there.
asked what you're talking about.
Alright, let's see some more Skaven reactions. Reacception, everybody! This is the peak form of content.
Yup.
Ooh, mighty clan rules! All hail! Yeah! Jungle ready for taking! Yeah! Spiky elf things! I hate them! Wave hand elf thing! I wave tail! More elf things! Get quick! Ooh, a mighty strong elf mage! Think their bones might glitter shine like their delicate armor. Gut them and see the show. What this? Who's that sneak sneaking? Malekith? Mother knows where you are, does she? She must have lay with a squeak from the look of your face under that
I don't know what that means. That was funny.
Oh my god. We do need to get to the Malekith lore, but him and his mother Marathi are both in the game, and they're very, very close. Let's just put it like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's okay. So
well,
how
at some point in the lore,
Kiwis-
that was kind of like, you know, moved away from, but yeah.
They're going to fight.
He loves his
We
mom too
sneak
much.
kill when they distracted. What this? Turning table? Ah, good. Gracia will be pleased. Good. Lots of pointy-eared elf things. Bad magic. Oh, it's a wolf light. Yeah, better to come with
Looks like Lord Lightning.
Whoa, swirly magic. Good.
Swirly magic.
Oh,
Oh.
yes. Tell Gracia he'll be pleased with me. Kill elf things right in the eye.
This is basically Kiwi, kind of as well. You would
I
laugh at
am kind
other
of
people's
rat-like.
suffering. Oh man.
I guess I am more of a Skaven than you are, Zero.
We'll see about that.
Reptile thing! Send for the
Look, I even repeat after like multiple words.
Yeah, true.
That's good.
I like that skink.
lizard.
Here he is! Floating
Is that a pig?
thing.
It's a frog. It's a frog.
That Kiwi is a frog on a mobility chair.
Oh, it's a fat red frog. This is the best fucking thing I've ever seen. Look at how adorable it is.
This
I
is a
love
lizard
it.
man. Well, there you go. Ah, man. Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Monster Mundi is great.
He is already top 10. I don't even need anybody else.
Right. Let's see the rest of this.
Oh, he's really let himself go.
I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, can we run?
Thing. Wow, he's really let himself go.
Wow, he's really let himself go.
I think that the reason I like the lizard faction and Sotek likes the rhythm faction are like two different reasons, and I don't know how we'd feel about it.
Well, Kiwi has very specific tastes. So, I don't think anybody can like a faction quite like you, Kiwi.
No! Put me down! Me no like high places! We defend Skavendom and we destroy everything else. Warhammer 2? Why Skaven not in 1? Skaven
Good question.
confirmed.
Bruh. He's called Lord Kremlo? Oh my god, Hammond. The moment I
Kremlo!
asked Sotek about
I
Kremlo...
love that.
No, Kiwi, no!
Sorry, Kremlo.
When I asked Sotek about Kremlo, Sotek was like, "Yep, we're just not going to talk about that."
Talk about Lord Kremlo. I don't care how badly written he is. I just want to hear about him. He's so beautiful.
Okay, oh fine. The gist I got from Sotek was that Kremlo was like a really old Warhammer character, like in the older version of Warhammer Fantasy, where the frogs had like super lengthy and long legs. They walked around and were pretty nimble and stuff like that. But Kremlo specifically was, I guess, taught by like a human Norskin tribe that was living in Lustria, which is where the lizardmen are located in South America, basically. And so he could like speak and stuff.
He sounds beautiful.
Yeah. I guess. All right. Well, we kind of skipped ahead, but we might as well talk a little bit about this trailer. So we have the High Elves. This is your first time seeing them.
Yeah, I was confused during this whole trailer because they're in the woods, so I thought they were like wood elves, but their armor is not anything like wood elven armor. So I thought, oh, maybe they just had an upgrade in Warhammer 2.
They are, yeah, they're pretty different from the Wood Elves. Although I think originally they were the same people, but during a war between the elves and the dwarves, some of them kind of stayed behind on the mainland, and then they ended up becoming the Wood Elves, and the High Elves went back to Othwan, which was the giant donut that I talked about in the middle of the ocean.
No, dying donut.
And when our Skaven scribe over here talked about like wizard thing dude guy here, I forget his name. Is this chat? Is this Techless? I think so, but he's basically like the most powerful magic user within the setting, I believe, or like one of the most powerful.
Damn.
There's a pair of
He's
brothers.
sleeping with his mom.
What? No, not this guy.
Oh, okay.
Also, the mom thing was kind of retcon from the lore. The Warhammer back in the day was apparently extremely edgy. Hmm.
Oh, okay. I mean, would you call that edgy?
I mean, it's a part of like pretty edgy series. Like if you read a lot of dark fantasy, that's kind of a theme that appears here and there. And over here we see some dark elves, which yeah.
Oh. Oh, it's a shame they didn't make them like purple skinned or something.
Purple
These are dark
skinned.
elves.
I mean, they do
Well, I
have a
think,
lot
like,
of purple
darker
theme.
colors.
Hmm.
Yeah. Whenever I hear dark elves, elves, I always think of darker colors.
Hmm. He's the guy who founded the Aldor College of Magic, Teclis. Oh yeah, yeah. He's all things magic, basically. But this guy is Malekith, the Witch King. Basically, he was supposed to become the Phoenix King, which is like the king for the High Elves. And in order to become the Phoenix King, you have to go through a fire. I forget what the fire is called. In order to be kind of like reborn as a Phoenix King. But he didn't get the assignment, and when he went in, he got burned. And he was like, oh no, this must mean that I'm not worthy of being the Phoenix King. And everybody else thought so too, so they kind of exiled him, I believe. The Fire of Assyrian, yeah. When in reality, you kind of have to get burned to death by the fire in order to be reborn as the Phoenix King, but yeah. Now his entire body is just covered in scars, which is why he has this armor covering him. Kind of like to protect him. He's basically like Darth Vader, but oh, I can't make that reference to Kiwi, unfortunately. Kiwi doesn't know anything about Darth Vader.
I only know that he doesn't have a nose.
Hmm. Does he?
Oh,
well, he is wearing a mask.
My sausages! I'll be right back!
No. Well, there's that chaos energy again. Hmm. He was like the second son of the original Phoenix King. I think, yeah, he was in line to become the Phoenix King, but I mean, I also understand. Like, nobody else knew about it, right? That you had to get burned to death in order to become that, and nobody talked about it. And everybody else also assumed that, you know, he got burned, which means he's not worthy. He's our small, edgy boy. Yeah, poor guy. Just misunderstood. And now he's out in North America using slaves for his work. This totally isn't a commentary or anything. Is Tyrion Luke Skywalker? I don't know, maybe. Pre-end times, you did not have to get burned to death? Oh, really? Pre-end times, what was the deal? You just kind of walked through the fire and you were fine? Officially renounced his claim to the throne in favor of his first son. But then Morathi changed his mind.
Oh,
thanks, Morathi.
Are you reading up on the lore so you can explain it to me properly? I'm back.
I'm reading chat, that's what I'm doing. Oh, nice.
I almost burned my
nice.
sausages, but I didn't. I've had a lot of W's in recently. That's where.
Pre-end times, you were just fine. Oh, okay, I see. But then why did it change during the end times? I see. But yeah. He got burned. He was exiled, or basically left himself. And now he's living in what is essentially North America with his mother, Morathi, who has apparently corrupted his mind and made him believe that everybody is wrong and he should be the one true king. And his entire deal is he wants to take back the land from the High Elves and stuff. So yeah, they're kind of like direct enemies.
Mommy.
Very, very toxic. Also very hot, apparently.
I mean, every hot mommy has to be toxic. What?
I don't think we see her in any of the... No, we do. We do see her in the trailers. It's a lot later, though. Yeah. Because the end times sucked. Yeah, kind of. And... I believe over here we're seeing a ritual where the High Elves are attempting to expel the chaos energy that has been seeping into the world. But like this whole campaign is about, you know, either finishing this or like letting it happen, or well, not letting it happen in order to let chaos rule, or something like that.
So basically, High Elves are not bad guys.
High Elves are an order faction through and through. Oh, the skink.
Wait, are they mixed? Excuse me. Are they like mixed? They're like not neutral, but they're a little bit of both. Factions, like order and chaos at the same time.
Well, yeah. There are like, I guess, third-party factions. You could argue that the Skaven are kind of their own thing. Sometimes they side with chaos, but then unintentionally they do something that hinders chaos. So there is that.
Oh, vampires. Oh, I see.
The vampires, yeah. The vampires are kind of neutral. They're just kind of doing their own thing.
Green screen.
Oh, and the green skins. You're right.
I called them green screens again.
Of course he did. Because the green skins are purely motivated by war and fighting and becoming the best at war. So they don't really care who they're fighting as long as they're fighting someone. Whether that be like an order faction or a chaos faction, it doesn't really matter. And yeah. The third faction that we get introduced to here is my personal favorite, the Lizardmen. They have dinosaurs. They have guys riding on dinosaurs, like this. And they have, as we saw here,
Frog!
they have frog mages, Slan mages to be specific. They're like some of the most powerful magic users in the Warhammer Fantasy lore. They were also created by the old ones. The old ones, you can view them as like the creators of this world, basically, in order to destroy chaos, just remove chaos. And I guess you can see them as like pretty much like a force of nature. Their one goal is to remove all of chaos and enact the Great Plan, which isn't entirely like accurate because they're trying to think of what or decipher what that plan was. But, you know, sometimes their readings are a little bit questionable. Like, I believe it was actually Mazdamundi, right? Who moved an entire mountain because he thought that the Great Plan said that the mountain should be over there. And because he did that, like, all the dwarves living under that mountain died. Which is also why the dwarves are kind of like on the back end, because so many of their people perished from that. So, yeah, the Lizardmen, they can do funny things like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What?
Well, the mountain was supposed to be over there, Kiwi.
I am baffled. That's awesome.
Oh, and another point here is, I believe during the end times, Lord Croak, which is a really funny name, because he's a Slan mage who's a frog, but also he's called Lord Croak because he died. And then when he died, he decided that death was kind of boring and he didn't want to die, so he came back to life. That's basically Lord Croak. He's super powerful mage.
I love him. I love him so much.
I think during the end times, you see this like pyramid kind of like thing in the back here. I mean, I forget what they're called. They're basically based off of the Mayan stuff. But they're basically spaceships, and I believe they rode the spaceships out into space when the Warhammer Fantasy universe got destroyed, which is why they're in the new setting, Age of Sigmar. So they're technically speaking, they're aliens.
They're aliens? Oh my
yeah. Gosh. In Age of Sigmar, which is the other setting from Games Workshop after they destroyed Warhammer Fantasy, the Lizardmen are basically summoned down from the stars because they're kind of like stardust, essentially. Oh, ziggurats, yeah, thank you.
Oh my gosh. You just completely won me over.
Aztec alien lizards, yeah. That pretty much encompasses what the lizardmen are. I like them a lot. They're really cool.
3 things I like the most: bats, frogs, and aliens.
They have Star Trek level technology. Oh yeah, lizardmen are super advanced in AOS. They have orbital laser beams in a Warhammer fantasy universe where everybody's just kind of like fighting with swords and spears and magic, but they can like shoot laser cannons into space. They're pretty crazy. I like them.
I love them just by their description.
You forgot our robots? Oh yeah. I mean, they're kind of robots. They have a plan and they follow that plan. Even if the plan is to move the mountain that all the dwarves are living under. But like, who cares, right? You're not a part of the great plan. Right.
Well, everyone was trying to save the world. Lizardmen literally created to safeguard the world from chaos. Pissed out. And yeah, they used the secret technique of JoJo. Running away.
Run away, yeah. Okay. That was fun. Let's continue. That's great shaman. Here we are. CP. There we go. Boop. What trailer is this? Oh, it's the French.
I give my body, heart, and soul to the lady whom I seek. No plea for help shall find me wanting. No obstacle will stand before me.
Yes, yes.
The lady. For the lady.
No evil will taint the lands bequeathed unto me. When the clarion call is sounded, I will ride out and fight.
All in bad water.
And lady.
That is the water that fills the Holy Grail. Makes sense.
I shall preserve. That which is sublime, I will protect. That which threatens, I will destroy.
Got bitch slaps.
I remember that exact moment. If you guys go back to when I reacted to the cinematic trailers initially, I paused right here and laughed my ass off because I saw that guy got bitch slapped. Oh man, that's great.
What a weakling.
For my holy wrath will know no bounds. Honor is all. Chivalry is all. Rejoice.
A green dude on a
For
green
we,
horse.
the Knights of Bretonia, will be your shield.
Bretonia. There it is. Impressions?
Very French. I'm not as impressed as I was by Carl and my school bro. So
Your school bro? Who?
Skull bro.
Oh,
Sorry.
Skull bro. You mean the Norska?
Yeah, Norska.
Well, okay, Bretonians are, well, as chat said, kind of like Arthurian England, kinda. They're like chivalry, Knights of the Round Table, Lady of the Lake, questing for the Holy Grail. They do all that, pretty much. I believe
also saw that
in...
they had like white flying horses, which is also the way that they portray Britain in like fantasy stuff.
Yeah. they also have a system where you can't recruit too many peasants because then there won't be enough people to farm the lands. They're kind of, you know, that kind of society.
Oh my.
Like a dirty peasant girl cannot become a knight to go on a quest for the lady, I should say. Yeah, lots of that stuff.
Draco, did you just call me a peasant?
Yeah.
Draco? Did you just call me a peasant? Me? A peasant? Also, why would I fight for the lady? I don't see a point in it. She's just backwater girl.
Is the lady hot? I guess they all find the lady hot.
So. I mean, I don't think any of them have seen the lady.
Well, we did literally see the lady here in the trailer. She was floating above the lake. Yeah, but only one
dude saw the lady, not everybody else.
Well, everybody else has to go on an honorable chivalrous quest in order to find the gamer girl bathwater so that they can meet the lady after drinking it.
Why do they have to drink the gamer girl bathwater to meet the lady?
I think it gives them like
to her only forms.
It's just feet pics. That's it. But I believe the gamer girl bathwater gives you like eternal youth, well, or at the very least an extended life, because I'm pretty sure I've seen some Bretonian Grail Knights that are well above their expected age.
You know, Complaint Bird is telling me to show you something from the Tower community on Reddit. What is this?
I will open this up. One second.
Oh
my god. Okay, I see. I'll put it up on stream.
I mean, if they have to watch another, if they have to like drink another girl's bathwater to see that lady, they're not simps for that lady. They're bathwater drinkers.
Well, they're drinking the bathwater of the lady.
Why is the bathwater of the lady somewhere else?
I don't know. I don't make the rules.
This is like a scam.
This is the quintessential unit that explains all that is Warhammer. It's what am I looking at?
I don't know what I'm looking at either. It's a dude riding a... What is going on?
I've never played as Bretonia before, so I don't know, to be honest with you. It's one peasant holding like the skull of a horse with candles sticking out of it, and there are two other peasants that are holding like a beam with like rope coming out the end of it, with some guy riding a saddle in the middle, holding a
Grail with a skull on his, with a skull mask on his face.
I think he's dead. I think they're literally just carrying a skeleton.
That's peasants carrying the corpse of Grail Knight?
That explains a lot.
Who is a Grail Knight?
I believe you obtain the title of Grail Knight once you've drank the bathwater of the lady.
So the bathwater of the lady kills you and you still worship her?
No, he probably like died in battle or like lived a super long life, but the body of the Grail Knight is likely worshipped or something.
I see.
What does this does this like buff units around them or something? I'm gonna guess. It's like, yes, the corpse of a fellow Grail Knight. I will gain 5 melee defense.
Of the lady. I feel super motivated. I shall become like him once I die because I am on my path to drink the bathwater.
Look, all of these peasants holding the bows back here wish that they were him. They wish they got some of that gamer girl bathwater, man.
I wish that they were a dead dude that drank the gamer girl bathwater.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
That's kind of depressing.
I do remember seeing it in the trailer, Complain Bird. I thought I mistook it, but okay. That makes a lot of sense. I guess. It's an alpha unit. I wonder why.
Yeah, me too. I don't know, maybe it's like because it's not a horse? Or because it's dead? Either or.
Ah, demigods, yeah. I suppose if you consider them as demigods, it makes sense that their corpse becomes like a holy relic. If you want to look at it from that perspective, but like from the outside perspective of people who are just, you know, chilling. This seems pretty ridiculous. Bretonia's kind of funny.
Kinda.
Alright.
Very.
Let's see. Bretonians. Foreign. Indeed.
Music.
Karak.
What?
It is a pretty interesting start. That's hot. That's hot.
Queen of the Silver Depths. What riches lie beneath the mountain? What horrors?
Oh, that's right.
Helicopter.
You haven't watched The Hobbit yet, right, Kiwi?
No.
Okay. I won't make any references then.
Few living remember its glory. But the dwarfs do not forget.
Oh, it's because of the frog man.
A warrior king returns to take his ancestral throne from a cruel and cunning warlord, hitherto unchallenged.
Oh, okay, well, there's a squig.
What fate
What's
awaits
the
them
squig?
in the darkness?
It was the big round thing. These things.
Oh, why do you hate them?
Because they are an absolute menace.
I mean, they're kind of cute. It's not that I love them, they're just adorable. They look like little dragons.
Never compare a squig to a dragon ever again.
A dinosaur. Okay, dinosaur.
Not that either. Compare them to trash.
Dinosaurs. No.
Oh my god.
Don't. Okay, I'm gonna compare them to meatballs.
Oh, well, that's actually pretty accurate. Okay. But yeah. Just some new added units with this DLC. As well as, I believe, the whole Carrick 8 Peaks thing. In-game, actually in lore as well. It's like a city of the dwarves. I guess kind of like their capital city. I'm not too familiar with the lore. But they do want to recapture it. And they're kind of like fighting the greenskins in order to take it first. Stuff like that.
Stop putting me in the Book of Grudges.
I mean, you just keep putting yourself in the Book of Grudges.
What else did I say that deserved to be in the Book of Grudges?
Comment about squigs.
Well,
Praising them too much.
Cute. I have not experienced them, so...
Walking piranhas. That makes sense too. Beach balls with teeth.
Was a
Good, yeah.
twin-tailed comet that heralded Sigmar's coming.
Okay, they keep
But
on
not
saying
every
Sigma. What
celestial.
is Sigma? Because the only Sigma that I know is like the male, the Sigma male thing. Sorry, join Discord.
Yeah. The greatest dwarven city that ever existed. I see. So yeah,
What
they do
is
want to
Sigmar?
reclaim it. Sigmar, it's with an R, but the titles don't catch it. He's kind of like basically a god now, but he was initially the person who founded the Empire, which Karl Franz now rules, and united all the warring factions of mankind. He's kind of the reason why mankind hasn't died out in the fantasy universe, basically.
Okay, so whenever I hear Sigmar, it's going to be a human faction. Gotcha.
Whenever it's Sigmar, it's referring to the god Sigmar. It depends on the context, but if you play any of the human factions, well, specifically the Empire factions, they're gonna shout "For Sigmar!" a lot of the time in battle and stuff like that.
For the top G.
For the top G. Oh man.
Your body is heavenly. When darkness falls, there are those that cling to the light,
This one.
Volkmar the Grin. He looks so cool with that mustache.
and those that would embrace.
There it is. The Hellman Gorst. There is kind of a meme with this guy. He was absolutely horrible in game. But once he came to Warhammer 3, he became one of the most busted legendary lords in the game because he could like give your cheapest units 500% healing cap, which means they can regenerate their entire health bar 5 times. So you just blob a bunch of zombies and roleplay an entire zombie apocalypse with him, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gorst.
The shadows.
An Australian
The
thing
full and
goes.
the dead have been at war.
I think in lore
for
he's a pretty minor
centuries.
character actually, but
Now, at its zenith, a victor must emerge.
he's got 1 sentence of lore. Poor guy.
Corpse cart.
A footnote? Poor guy. Mortis engine, yeah. One of their
Ooh,
best
that looks
units.
cool. Three company militia? I almost said militia.
Kind of like
yeah.
mercenaries.
And fearsome abominations. A host of new combatants answer the call.
Cool king. Look at them, they're so cute.
So cute. Cute is not the word I'd use, but I know it is the word you would use.
I'm glad.
Oh
The
man.
Grim and the Grave.
Yeah. When they release DLC for the game, they kind of release it in like a duo pack. So like you get one new legendary lord for the human faction, with being Volkmar, and then you get one for the vampires, which was Helman Gorst. We saw that in the previous one as well, with a green skin and a dwarf being added into the game. I don't know too much about Volkmar. Oh, and here we are with the Warhammer 2 trailer that we just saw. You still have time, Kiwi?
Yes. I have all day.
Okay, cool. Let's
I just don't want
let's skip.
you to. I just don't want you to stay awake for too long.
It's fine. I was prepared to go to like 1 or 2 a.m. anyways, considering how much I talk with Sotek. But yeah, we're gonna skip this. We already saw this. The initial trailer for Warhammer 2. Pretty epic.
Pretty epic indeed.
I didn't realize that at the time, but yeah, this was how they hinted that Skaven were gonna be in the game. Oh, here we go.
Okay, wait. So can you close up on the units like they're showing on the trailers, or was that animated by the game developers?
Well, the first one was a cinematic trailer. I mean, you can watch any of my Total War streams to figure out how the game actually works. But yeah. They did an episode on Volkmar the Grim. There's so much lore I gotta catch up on, Jake. I don't have
You
multiple
wonder-
hours to watch them, but I'll get around to it eventually.
Shovel. My favorite dog breed is a pug.
Kiwi would find Hell
pugs
Abominations cute.
adorable. The only like ugly animal I don't find cute are the naked cats. The naked cats can disappear.
I forget what they're called. They're not naked cats. They're hairless cats. Sphinx?
Same
No,
shit,
not
just
sphinxes.
packaged differently.
That's a mythical creature. Yeah.
They would brand us unworthy. These usurpers.
There's a woman.
I think it's Morathi speaking at the moment. Oh yeah, here's Malekith and
It
Morathi.
only takes a cinder for a phoenix to rise. Their walled citadels. So pretty to behold.
Oh, they are called Sphinx cats. Okay. I thought I misremembered it.
Swiftly! Hurry! Behind us!
This world and everything that's in it will burn.
Exactly. Tell them.
Literally Darth Vader. I remember this shot. This shot was cool.
Holy! I love that! Let's go!
Yeah, they have hydras.
My son, we have our
Oh, is
revenge.
this the dude? Is this his mom?
Morathi, yeah, this is his mom.
Oh, his mom is hot. We're not lying.
I've only begun.
Very cool. Awesome. I love the Hydra units.
But are they like actually super duper ooper like useful, or are they just cool looking?
I haven't played as the Dark Elves myself, so I can't say. But I guess they do have regen, and they're really annoying to deal with. Plus, they also do a lot of damage, so I would say they're pretty good units. I don't think they're the best units for the Dark Elves, though.
They're really strong. They're good. Awesome.
Yeah. What is there to say about Dark Elves?
I can't really comment much other than they're hot, and the fact that like they have hydras. They have hydras.
Yeah, it's really cool. Unfortunately,
They're Cerberus now.
they're
I
not
wanna
really
see
good people, but
Cerberus.
a
I
Cerberus.
mean, you already know. We already know I'm not really good
Well,
at.
funny that you say Cerberus, because Cerberus just got added to the game like yesterday.
Oh my! Welcome to Warhammer. Thank you for welcoming me. I have so far been welcomed quite nicely. Oh, I hate this.
What? Kiwi! Stop it! They're pterodactyls!
Hey, look at the beaks! Oh, wait, now you just awakened the memory of my mind that I had forgotten about until up to this point. Wait, I have to tell you this. I think I found out why I'm scared of birds.
Okay, tell me why you're scared of birds.
When I was little, my school went to a theme park in Croatia, okay? They had like human dressed as dragons, like just like puppets. And I remember that one of them I was a kid, like 9 years old. I could not tell the difference between what's real and what's fake, right? One of
Unlike
them
now?
one of them went for my head. That's why I'm scared of beaks. I've been traumatized.
Oh my god, that's so tragic. I can't believe you survived until now, Kiwi. I really feel for you.
I know, right? Cry about it.
Oh, fuck
Cry
you.
about it. Well, fuck you too. You were not reacting to my trauma the way a friend should be. Oh, I remember you were laughing during the one. No, you were not laughing. You were using my suffering during Monogatari for content.
Content, baby! Let's go! It's the only reason why this friendship exists.
I mean, I am a great content farm, that's for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, don't put yourself on a pedestal like that. Jesus. The narcissism.
I was born on a pedestal. I'm not putting myself on it.
What? Excuse me? Oh my goodness.
Look over the red
Oh.
punk.
Whatever. Well, there was that was the deep dank Kiwi lore. Somebody dressed up in a costume went for her head.
Yeah, that just like reinforced me as to why I'm scared of birds.
I would have understood if you had said, you know, Canadian geese chased me every single time I went to school. Yeah, I understand that. The Canadian geese are an actual menace.
I am sorry, but there are 100% people that are scared of like anything. Like I'm pretty sure people are scared of clowns because something bad happened to them in the past when they were a kid, when like a clown hacked them or something. I was as a kid terrified. Okay, imagine just like hanging out with your friends, talking to them, and then all of a sudden this dude in a costume just suddenly goes for your head. I almost fainted. It's
I
not
see.
funny. It's traumatizing.
Wait, isn't Kiwi equal bird? Now that's the unfortunate thing, because Kiwi named herself after the fruit, but it's also a flightless bird, which is the exact opposite of what Kiwi wants.
It's also used for New Zealand people sometimes. Kiwis.
Oh, to refer to them, yeah. Kiwi's the one person they made the Birdemic movies for. You mean the ones with really bad animation for the birds?
The Hedgehog movies were traumatizing.
Hedgehog? What?
Hedgehog. The producer.
Oh, Hitchcock? Okay,
Yes.
yeah, gotcha. I was like, are you talking about Sonic, Kiwi? That is pretty traumatizing, but...
I actually wanted to rename myself to Kiwi, but like it was already too late. I think
Well.
Kiwi fits me more though. When you hear Kiwi, I don't think you think of me, so it's a perfect fit.
Also, you said you wanted to rename yourself to Kiwi?
No, Kiwi.
What?
It's like a Japanese word for kiwi, but it's spelled differently.
But you say it the same, so who is ever going to understand that?
It's not the same. You pronounce the epsilon in the word instead of the W, so it's kiwi.
Wait! What? Kiwi and Kiwi?
It's like ki-yui. Kiwi.
Oh, but when you say it, it sounds exactly the same.
Yeah, that's the point. It still sounds like kiwi, but it's not kiwi, it's kiwi.
But you do realize that nobody's gonna understand. You're gonna have to explain that to every single person you meet, and they're going to forget.
I wouldn't because my channel would be named Kiwi.
Anyways, moving on. Darn high elves. Think they can best the lizardmen. We drop rocks. Okay, Kiwi, between the actual birds and the dinosaurs, which do you prefer?
None.
Oh my goodness.
I'm glad the dinosaurs are extinct.
How dare you?
How dare
Kiwi
I
is
blame the
anti-Jurassic
meteor, not
Park.
me.
And they're like,
High Elf trailer, we watched the Steven react to it, so we didn't watch it. Don't kill the lizard, man! Don't kill the lizard! Oh, subtitles said "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen," when the when the dinosaur roars.
hell yeah. Love me some lizardmen. Okay, I think I know exactly what you're talking about, Hammond. That apparently I missed it during my initial reaction. It's not in this video. I can try to check it out. I think I have your playlist saved. Boop. But yeah, what did you think? I love me my lizardmen.
Yes, I love me my lizard man too. I just don't like the dinosaurs, but it fits that they're riding the dinosaurs since they're lizards.
Well, I mean, yeah, it makes a lot of sense that the dinosaurs
But
would
it
ride
would make
dinosaurs.
more sense if they were birds, but I'm glad they're not birds.
Let's see. Doko.
Doko desu ka?
Oh, there it is. I'm gonna have to try and sift through all of this to find it. Give me a second. There's so
I'm
many
glad that your
trailers.
computer also lags whenever you open something on Opera.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, man. The High Elves launch trailer, I guess?
Peggy 16.
Indeed it is.
Grimlock? And he's the best dino boy. I'm glad that he has a name.
Oh yeah.
I'll call him Grimlock from now
Krokar's
on.
mount. Boop. There we go.
We have not watched the Crown Festival trailer yet. We're so
I did,
far away
Hattori.
from that.
I haven't uploaded that video yet though. But yeah, we haven't
I'm
watched it this
sorry, I
stream.
haven't.
They didn't get a cinematic trailer. I think it's just a gameplay trailer then, yeah. Oh, it's against
they're fighting
Queek.
Skaven.
Yeah. Oh, he just teleported out of there.
The outpost at Dawn's Light has fallen. I need reinforcements to prevent the incursion.
We can spare no one. While you wander the oceans, I defend Ulthuan. In your absence, we have barely held back the Druki.
They have
Oh, yeah.
fire, though.
The High Elves have a lot of dragons.
Witch King prepares a greater invasion still.
It makes sense, kind of.
I agree, CP Fork. I wouldn't use that helmet.
Tyrion, there is a threat more immediate than our fallen kin. One that gnaws on the very roots of the world.
Ugh. The Skaven.
Their plague multiply unchecked.
They're everywhere.
It is time to swallow our pride and ally
I just hear Kiwi's giggling in the background at death and destruction.
not need them as an enemy.
Well, I'm seeing Skaven cause chaos to get defeated by elves, high elves, so I'm
Our
just
concern
giggling.
should be here, defending it.
And the Lawmasters and I alone will go. Guard the gates, brother. For soon the world will arrive.
Let them come.
Oh, he looks so ugly.
It's probably the in-game graphics that are doing that.
Blue dragon! Yellow one!
And there it is. Oop. So that's why it's not included. It's because it's not. Can we go all the way back? Yeah, there we are. Now I had to remember where we were. I didn't realize I did that. Oh no, that's way too far.
It's the spinning thingy.
Yeah. It's part of the high elf magic, I think.
This is where we left off. Like,
Yeah.
Dream Walk.
Yo, what's up, Jorvac?
Hello.
Oh!
Oh, is it time for Skaven?
Finally. Oh, all these poor dead lizardmen. Ah, that's right. This should be the DLC where we introduce the meme blade man too.
Oh, he has nice hips.
Right?
Is that a she?
Or maybe it's a different one. No, this is just the Skaven one.
Here they come. Oh, poor lizard.
More doom wheels! More! Ah, and that's a hell pit abomination.
I like that each of them has their own like version of dragons, and they all look really cool. It's kind of cute at the same time.
It's like a lot of the units are spread out into types, and I would suppose the dragons would be included into like monster type units. So yeah, each faction has their own like monster type unit. And for Skaven, it's the Hellbit Abomination. It's really pretty cool looking, although very expensive.
I bet.
Okay, so I think I didn't mention this yet, but a unique thing for the Skaven is kind of their playstyle, and I guess their position within the lore, because they have like modern weaponry that's far more advanced than everybody else. And they do damage with it, a lot of damage, but the thing is sometimes it doesn't work. So like you'd have a Skaven walk up with like a giant minigun, and he could do a lot of damage with it, but there's always a chance that it's going to explode in his hands and just kill himself. So yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
what? Sorry, I spaced out for a second there, and then I heard, and then it like something explodes and he dies. What?
Skaven have very powerful weapons that can do a lot of damage, but they can also just blow up and destroy themselves, which is why Skaven in lore are some of the funniest guys, because like they could dig under a city meticulously plan how to take over it and like completely eradicate all the humans living there, or somebody could end up tripping a wire or something and then blow up their entire base underneath the city, and all the Skaven die without the townspeople even realizing that they were there. They're just those kind of characters.
They're just like chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaotic,
yeah.
unpredictable.
There's a particular Skaven named Thanquol, which I really, really like, because he's the main villain of the Gotrek and Felix novels. Well, he proclaims himself to be the main villain of them. And he tries to do all these extremely cruel and evil plans that all somehow end up backfiring on him. And in the end, he ends up helping Order in some way, even hindering other Skaven unknowingly because his evil plans just fail miserably. And I believe at some point, whenever he does actually meet the main characters of the novel, he talks about how much he's been trying to hinder them and that they've been great rivals. And their response is, "Who are you?" Pretty much. And then he like, he completely loses it. The poor Skaven is like, "My life's work! No! I've done everything to hinder you." But they don't even know who you are.
Poor dude. Oh my goodness.
Skaven are, yeah.
I love him.
I do too. I haven't even read the novels and I already love him just from hearing about it from you guys in the comments. Oh, man. Anyway, the resource they use to make their technology is called warp fuel, I believe, and it comes from warp stone, which they also like to smoke. So that might explain why they're not all there.
I mean, they are there. They're just...
They're on a different plane of existence from us. They can see, like, you know, different ways to connect things within the universe, I'm sure. Mention how the Slans spared Thanquol's life because they foresaw he's a greater threat to Skavendom alive than dead. Oh yeah, that's right. So I did mention previously that a Slan mage like moved an entire mountain and basically eradicated the dwarves, yeah?
Yeah.
They're incredibly powerful mages, and some of them can see like into the future as well. And one of them could have easily killed Thanquol off, because, you know, he's obviously like trying to do evil schemes and stuff, so it could be good. But apparently he foresaw in the future that keeping him alive would actually be a good thing for the world, because all of his evil schemes would end up backfiring on him and assisting Order. So he was like, yeah, I'll just let you go. And
the more I listen to this, the more I'm reminded of the jokes that people in chat make whenever you play Star Wars. He's trying so hard to be evil that he ends up being more good than evil.
Of course. Yeah, I can't deny that. I mean, I do like the Skaven. It's probably for a good reason. I can kind of relate to Thanquol in some ways, not gonna lie. I mean, I do enjoy the villains like that, you know? Just like your evil Saturday cartoon villains that somehow end up messing everything up and being good people unknowingly. But yeah. For any of you guys, if you don't watch the Star Wars streams, that's basically what's been happening to me. The dark side path is not going very well. Somehow things just work out for good. I don't know why. Alright, let's continue. Boop.
From the dawn of time, these worlds have known no peace. The new world.
Oh, I think this is just showing the map. Okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about the Skaven is that most people in the Empire don't even know they exist, or try their best to not believe that they exist.
Now these collide. Wars will be fought across unimaginable distances. Now is the time of mortal empires.
Oh my god, look guys, that's a massive map! Incredibly big!
That's what she said.
Yeah, she did. But this is just a DLC for when they added the map from the first game to the map in the second game, and so the map became bigger. And yeah. Thanks for the hydrate, Wasabi. I love how Ike Claw made the original design for the Doom wheels, but because he wanted the best one, he purposely added defects to all the others. Yep. That's Ike Claw for you. Skaven tactics. He does have the biggest brain after all.
Sounds like a bullshitter to me.
Blood.
Ah, blood for the blood god.
Us. Connects us.
Oh, it's the blood DLC again.
Yeah.
Divides us.
It divides
Cannot
us.
escape it.
From those who own the DLC and those who do not.
It is
Oh, I was about to say, it does divide us.
and it is
Depending on your blood type, we're divided.
That's so be negative of you, Kiwi.
Sorry. I'm 80 negative.
I remember when you thought Ikit said simp. I think I vaguely remember that. What did he say? I forget.
I don't remember.
Simp. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Oh, he said simple.
A vision comes to me.
Oh no, she has a vision. That's never good.
Grotesque. Lustful. The stench of death. Sounds of agony. The ritual of Death Night. I feel it in the meadows. I sense it in the air. Your wickedness growing. Chaos spreading throughout my beautiful land. And I grow weaker. The sword of Cain. The maker of
Oh, okay. This is probably when they introduced the Sword of Cain into the game. Gotcha.
But your efforts are futile.
Discount Galadriel.
Alariel, the Ever Queen, mother of all, will bring the light to end your darkness, Crone Halibron.
The darkness. Can you smell the darkness?
No.
I think she literally just missed that swing, but...
Don't think about it.
Wait, is this what I think it is? Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Is it? I don't know what it is. Sir, it's not fair that you know something that I don't know.
You covet our wealth. Your empires fall while we endure. What you will find is our curse.
It's a dude with a bull hat? Crocodiles! Those don't look like lizards, those look like crocodiles! Ooh. Isn't that the high elf mommy?
No.
Scorpion! Oh, imagine surviving all that and then dying to a measly scorpion.
We do not serve.
Measly? Hell yeah. Cetra. Tomb Kings are so cool, man. Yes! Yes!
Oh my goodness.
A giant skeleton walks out of the sandstorms and shoots lasers out of its eyes. How could you not love that?
That is incredibly cool.
I love their design so much. The Egyptian aesthetic is cool. And then it's like mixed with like constructs. Oh, man. And Cetra the Imperishable. Okay, here's some lore about this guy. This guy does not serve. He rules. And he will remind you of that constantly. He does not follow
he doesn't like
anyone.
Being looked down on.
Never. This man basically beat the god of death in several times. It's like no question. When Warhammer Fantasy ended and the world blew up, this man rode into the flames and disappeared. He didn't even die. He's out there somewhere, ruling somebody.
That's what they say.
And funnily enough, I think he has so many titles that it takes about like 4 minutes-ish to say all of the titles that this guy has.
Oh, I think I heard that somewhere before in a stream before.
Yeah. In the comments where I learned about his lore, there's so many people who copy-pasted all of his titles in there. Just really long comments, and everybody's going down and liking those comments. It's great. Cetra is, he's kind of an ass, but he's a really fun character. Oh, man. He's gone? You gotta let him go? No! No! I won't ever forgive Games Workshop for getting rid of this man and not putting him in Age of Sigmar. That's a crime. He's just the coolest ruler out there, man. I don't know, but yeah, this guy's like a total badass, and he's undead. But I believe the Tomb Kings are also like an order faction, even though they're undead. So they're kind of the good dead people.
Good dead people, I see.
Yeah. Isn't it hours to read off his titles? I don't know if like that's a in lore thing. But I did see a video by Book of Choyer. I think it's like 4 minutes long about all the titles. Could be wrong though. Alright. Alright, let's move on to the next. I think there's like some showcases of the models. I love their designs. Oh, but this first. And lore takes hours, I see.
You wouldn't believe us. The tales we could tell.
I think you'll like this guy.
What makes you think that?
Though, truth be told,
I think I recognize that voice.
it started very poorly.
Oh, I love the music.
I was one
But now we are many. We all agree on one thing. To sail the coast. Hunt down those lizard trinkets. And we will find them.
He's a funny man.
We will put ourselves back together.
He seems like a fun character. Oh my.
Fortune favors the infamous.
Oh, he's a vampire.
Yeah. Vampire Coast is his faction. Basically, vampire pirates.
Oh yeah, I like that. It's One Piece except those vampires.
One Piece with vampires, okay. I do love these. They're just walking ships with guns and cannons attached to them. Ah, and that magic, yeah.
Hail the mighty.
Okay, so this guy's name is Luther Harkin, and his whole thing is that he has multiple personalities that argue with each other, and he kind of struggles with it mid-battle. He's bit is putting it lightly. Okay, so he got washed up in Lustria, which is where the lizardmen live, and he went to kind of steal some relics from the lizardmen, but the lizardmen had set a trap for him, which we saw here earlier in the trailer when he walked up to the thing and it blew up, and that kind of caused his consciousness to be divided into multiple different personalities. So now he's just trying to go around collecting lizardman relics in order to potentially put himself back together again, so that all of his different personalities can work as one.
Oh, I love the backstory. That's such an interesting backstory to have.
And also because of the trap, he has this thing where he's basically a black hole for magic. So so any magic can't be used against him since he just sucks it all up. Yeah. Man is pretty crazy.
He sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. When I first learned about his character, I thought so too. And honestly, just, you know, like, what are his titles? Like, vampire, pirate, emperor. Those three words combined are pretty epic, you know?
Yeah. Being called a vampire pirate emperor is pretty epic indeed.
His link to magic was broken, which is kind of awful when you're a vampire. Well, yeah, but somehow, well, he doesn't really make it work. He just goes around twitching all the time in the battlefield, and sometimes maybe does cool stuff.
I mean, sometimes it's still something.
Yeah. Oh, this trailer. You wouldn't get any of these, unfortunately. I don't think you watched too many movies, have you, Kiwi?
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, all of these trailers that they did for Warhammer 2 are just straight up movie references, which is pretty cool. Oh. Ah, there he is, Zicket Claw. I love this guy. And there's the miniguns I was talking about.
They really are super technologically advanced. That's a lot of shooting into woods.
There's never enough bullets.
I mean, how do they have that many bullets?
Yes! Genuine! The man literally rides on an orbital laser. It's cool. Oh yeah, we introduced the salamanders here. Look at that. Look at that laser beam! Hiccups' laugh is also really good.
Give me a second.
Roger that. Oh, dang. Of course, Kiwi's parents come in. Right when the Doom Rocket's about to drop. That's pretty funny, Warzak. Yeah. Finally, Sotek showed up to the co-op campaign.
I'm the most anticlimactic person. Sotek showed up. Oh, you mean like the dinosaur?
Yeah,
the lizard
the skink riding the dinosaur Tehenuin is kind of Sotek's boy.
Oh, okay.
He's playing him in the co-op campaign. But yeah. Maybe 1 second. There we go.
I was about to start counting. Oh my, so many explosions.
Oh, yeah, and it just immediately skips over. But yeah. Okay, so Tehenuin is Lizard Moses going on a genocide. Yeah.
Okay.
There's like literally images of the lizardman skink here holding a plaque with I guess the prophecy of Sotek written on it, which is like a giant snake god. And it kind of calls for the sacrifice of lots and lots of Skaven. and really anything else that isn't a lizardman. As for Ikit Claw here... Oh yeah, go ahead.
So did Skaven were like became a thing when? Because it feels kind of weird that there's a prophecy in ruining Skaven when, for me, I'm guessing Skaven didn't exist in Hammer. Or did Skaven always exist? People just didn't know them. Does that question make sense?
Yeah, I mean, it's not specifically a prophecy for the Skaven. I'm pretty sure Tehenuin over here is just out to get everybody. but I think the Skaven existed long ago. There is an origin story for them, which is actually pretty interesting. The Doom of Kevzar, I believe it was called. It is a pretty long, yeah, it's a pretty long backstory, but essentially, the Skaven have their own kind of god called the Great Horned Rat, which essentially brought them into this world, or maybe they were there, and their first appearance was just at the Doom of Kevzar, recorded appearance. But yeah, these guys have kind of been around. And as for prophecies within the Warhammer universe, they're kind of weird.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to ask because I was kind of confused when you said that they're Skaven are in the prophecy, because I only saw a rat on the trailer for the Warhammer 2, so I thought that they were only like a thing from Warhammer 2 and onwards. So I wanted to ask.
Oh yeah, no. Within the lore, they were there way before. But it's just, you know, as a game, they kind of slowly adapt factions into it and stuff. So yeah, they were a thing before then.
Okay, awesome.
Also,
thank you.
yeah, I can definitely check that out, which I'll try and find it. Give me 1 second. Boop. But yeah, when I was talking to Lore Master Sotek about prophecies and stuff, he said that they were kind of weird because, like, when people know about the prophecies, sometimes they don't come true because the fact that they know about them, you know? So, kind of a touch and go thing, I think. What was it? Warhammer 2. Predator. Trailer. Maybe this will show it? Side by side with Predator. It's a movie Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in.
No.
There it is. This is the movie reference that they were going for. See you later, sir.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, there she goes. Honestly, we could probably pick this up later, if need be. Closest thing we had to demons in Warhammer 2 were Forsaken and Chaos Spawn, though there was one Lord of Change that existed all the way back in Warhammer 1. Yeah. And I mean, demons and chaos have been like a massive thing within the lore anyways. Like way back when. I don't know, how different are the chaos demons in like the early editions of Warhammer compared to how their interpretation is now? Because I'm quite surprised at the fact that there's so many things that have been changed over the years. Although I really shouldn't be. I am just surprised at the fact that they, you know, look so different and were interpreted very differently back in the day. Kind of like, yeah, obviously Kremla over there. As well as how edgy and a little bit racist Warhammer was back in the day. And don't forget to drink water, my dudes. Chaos hasn't changed to an insane degree. I mean, chaos as a concept feels pretty solid already. Models? Oh, I would assume so. I don't know if it's like a reimagining of them or whether it was due to like manufacturing techniques. Because I know that also changed over time as well. Like what was possible back in the day, or like how expensive that they used to be. Yeah, it's probably just updated designs as well, and like better art direction. Bendy bloodletter models? Let me look that up. What is that? They do look quite different, that's for sure. Any plans to introduce Kiwi to 40k later? I mean, Kiwi wants to know about the gaslighting orcs. She's really into that idea, so potentially, yeah. Also, the fact that on tabletop they play as RNG based. Kiwi loves playing like card games or factions like that. She doesn't really mind about the skill or like losing. She just wants to RNG people to death. Chaos Dwarf Lamasu? Oh, it shows up in the search results. These seem to be newer ones. Let me see if any of these ones are the right one. Wait, what is that? Neanderthal. Oh. What is this? Okay, I guess newer interpretations is that he's like riding it, but that face though. And are these the old school bloodletters you were talking about? Let me check. And unfortunately, poor Mr. Sotek, I don't know if he's doing okay. He hasn't replied yet. Oh. Drawn art does more justice for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was just manufacturing and stuff then back in the day. Not being able to fully realize their vision. Or rather, the vision also kind of just...
I'm about to tell my parents that they have 2 more grown daughters that they can bother. Why me? Why always me?
You're the one that listens, I guess?
Maybe.
Well, there's that. I mean, I would assume that's a pretty big part of it.
I mean, I was just told by a Croatian kid that they can't understand my Croatian, so I...
Dang. That's rough, buddy.
That's like the worst insult like you can get.
Let's see. But I mean, yeah, seeing it side by side, it is literally just a perfect recreation of this scene. Look at Mr. Arnold. Young Arnold. Look at that smug face, too.
And they're going crazy.
I mean, you would too if there was an invisible predator in the jungle.
I mean, yes, but still. That's a lot of bullets wasted.
You can't see him, so yeah, gotta shoot everything. Ah, and this one's Jurassic Park. Eh? I think the little skinks are kind of cute.
Yeah, they are. I'm so confused.
What's taking them so long?
I'll be right back, Zero.
Okay, you know what? I think we're probably just gonna call it here after this. Oh man. Bullet not used shot is waster bullet? Exactly. Gotta shoot everything. We need more DACA. Actually, that reminds me. During the Skulls event, I think they showed a game where the greenskins are... That was probably in 40k. Yeah, it's probably the 40k orcs. Were racing around and blowing shit up. That actually looked kind of fun, although I don't really play games in that genre, to be honest with you. Regardless, though, the music sound really good. Oh, and music. Yeah, that's right. They were putting the music tracks and such together.
I am
for
so
Warhammer.
sorry. Like, genuinely so sorry. I'm back again.
It's all good, Kiwi. Although I do think I should probably be getting to bed soon, not gonna lie.
No, I want to learn more.
We can always do this later, Kiwi. It's not like this is the only time ever we'll stream. Blood shooters and teeth? Ah, no. I think it was a new game that they announced during Skulls, because I had never seen it before.
I don't want to take away your date time with Sotek, so like...
What?
You know?
Sotek's not available, Kiwi. It's just us. Let's do this. The Wood Elves trailer? What is that? Yeah, it's not too far away. Look at the big boy.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Giant croc.
He's powering up.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna die.
Yup. I mean, it's obvious. It's humans against crocs.
Okay, I think his name is Marcus Wolfhart, the guy here. He's kind of like I guess a Spanish conquistador, basically. He's from the Empire, coming here to Lustria to like claim land. And the Lizardmen obviously really don't like that. And his opponent over here is, well, yeah, who would, right? You're coming in here on our land, our turf, and taking it for, well, the only reason is to raise the humans. That's part of the great plan. But our croc here is Nakai the Wanderer. He's a good boy that really likes to destroy people. And he only ever shows up to a fight. Well, actually, you should be extremely scared if Nakai randomly shows up to a fight, because that means he needs to be there. And when he needs to be there, that means that's going to be one heck of a fight. Oh, man.
I'm glad that he doesn't kill unless he must.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a righteous boy.
It's a righteous crocodile. And here's Mean Blade Man.
Need me, Dark Blade. Or will arrogant pride end this miserable existence?
Shut up, demon.
Foolhouse. Without me, we both die here. Imprisoned within your flesh is a power that mortals would kill for. Hate is our gift to one another. Malice. With hate, all things are possible.
Oh my.
You remember when I told you about the ninja rats?
Yes.
There he is.
Oh, let's go.
Look, he's even doing the Zorro thing with 3 blades. He watched a lot of One Piece and loved it too much.
Ninja rats, the
Alright.
best rats.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty cool. I believe his name is Deathmaster Snickich. Yeah. He was trained in Nippon, and he came back and is like, yeah, I'm gonna... I think he's a leader of the clan Eshin, which is one of the great Skaven clans that specialize in assassination. There are a total of 13 Skaven clans, I believe. Lucky number 13. And each of them have their own thing going on. Like Clan Moors being specialized in creating mutated monsters. Oh no, that's Clan Molder. And Clan Scryer being specialized in technology and stuff.
Oh, so your favorite one is the Clan Squolder?
My favorite is probably Clan Scryer, because Ikit Claw has the ability to drop a nuke in battle. And it does a heck of a lot of damage.
That would be my favorite clan as well.
Not leader, but the top assassin. Oh yeah. There is a different master assassin. That's the leader of their clan. That's right. But this dark elf over here is Malice Darkblade. The other voice that was talking to him is a demon that's currently like trying to possess him. So he's constantly like fighting between giving in to the demon and gaining ultimate power, or taking medicine in order to suppress that. And that's part of his campaign and stuff like that.
I see.
Yeah.
So I see how it is.
So like, he can give in and become like the most powerful legendary lord in the game, or he can, you know, not turn into a demon, which would probably be ideal.
It sounds cooler. I think the demon turning into a demon sounds cooler.
Well, I mean, of course you'd think that.
I mean, yeah, I love demons. Look at my village mom did not hear that.
It has been.
Oh, Batman. That's right.
This city will never be safe. Not while
This guy
is still out there.
and this is a reference to Mad Max, which you wouldn't know. No.
I'm sorry, I don't know movies.
This man has never seen his toes.
A storm comes to Elfwood.
Yes. Yes, those
My duty,
hobbit toes.
our duty, to endure. It's time we give the pointy heads a proper fight.
Shoki Batman? Who's Batman?
This
Like,
particular high elf.
Warhammer.
He's basically Warhammer Batman.
For as long as I still live. Our Ivress will never fall.
Tell them. Tell them, King.
There's a funny lore about the really big fat goblin guy. I think he used to be a normal sized goblin, but he was forced to eat troll meat, and troll meat regenerates really fast. So when he digested it, it ended up kind of growing in his belly. But somehow he survived it and mutated into something else that isn't really a goblin anymore. But yeah, he's now considered the biggest goblin because of his big belly.
So he was bullied. Enter that bullying into strength. He's an icon.
Honestly. And the high elf over there, he is pretty much Batman because he has an ability in game where he captures people and then puts them in his totally not Batcave in order to interrogate them. We're not really subtle with the references.
No, I mean, I love that they're not shy about referencing already existing media. I love that, actually.
Yeah. Which one is this? Oh, finally, the Wood Elves. Okay.
Oh, it's been so long.
Darkness gathers with the setting sun.
Ah, yeah, the twins.
Abominations gnaw at our mother's roots. Consume with endless hunger.
Oh, and Throth the Unclean. This is Clan Mulder, the Skaven clan that specializes in mutated monsters.
Anew shall bring life.
Like, how is Skaven not the strongest, right? They have incredible numbers because they're rats, and they have like different factions that like specialized in different things, like mutilated monsters, nukes. What else was there?
Technology, assassination.
Technology and so, like, how are they not the most busted faction in the game?
Well, that's the funny thing, Kiwi, is because they are the most powerful faction in the game.
Oh.
The reason why they haven't destroyed the world yet is because of their nature and the fact that they fight each other all the time. If the Skaven ever decided to work together towards one singular goal, nobody would be able to stop them. So yeah, it's because they're backstabbing themselves that they can't, like, destroy the world or rule it or anything. Yeah. They just hate each other too much.
That's so sad.
It is. Kind of is. But also, one of the reasons why Warhammer Fantasy ended, the end times happened, was because the Skaven finally got together to do something. And yeah, that ended up working.
Yeah, because I would be so frustrated if we had something like the Skaven in the game. And, like, they did nothing that, like, actually did something bad. I would go crazy because they're so good. There's so many factions. They're so strong.
Yeah. They are good. They just need to get their act together, but they won't ever be able to. Because of how they are. It's unfortunate. They are their worst enemy. I mean, just look at Thankful. Look at that man.
He's trying his
I love his evil laugh.
Me too. That was great. Well, lizards are kind of cute looking. Skaven are just...
Skaven are
Skaven.
unwashed rats. Giant, unwashed. They're just New York rats, basically. Yeah. With the same level of intelligence as well.
They're too smart for their own good.
Unfortunately true.
I guess it makes kind of a little bit of sense why, like, they have not taken over the world, because geniuses apparently are not very fun to be around. Also, I talked so much today that I lost my voice.
That's the plan, Complain Bird. Love this guy. Oh no, the coatl. It's supposed to look like a flying snake. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Everything after this is now Warhammer 3. The latest game in the series. Oh,
I just processed that the leader of the lizards there was a chameleon.
yeah, he's a chameleon skink.
I
He's
love that.
Oxyodal is his name. He's an absolute legend. That man is a living, walking legend. So basically, I think he was in a battle defending a city, and then that city got dragged into a chaos realm, and everybody died except him. He survived in there alone for how many hundreds of years, killing demons and chaos and whatnot. And then he just casually kind of walked back.
I mean, he's a legend.
Yeah,
Legends
he is.
tend to do that.
He's compared to the Doomslayer of Warhammer Fantasy. And I would say that's a pretty accurate depiction of him. He absolutely hates chaos. He even has like little XCOM missions that he does in game, where he randomly teleports around the map and does guerrilla missions against some factions. It's kind of why I enjoy him. And yeah, he's a legendary lord I'm currently playing with in a co-op campaign with Sotek.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's cool. As for this guy, I believe he's I forget his name. Brass Bull, something like that. Torox. This guy is kind of a menace. I think I've seen you guys talk about it in the comments that apparently he can like go win an entire campaign within like 4 or 5 turns. Because he just destroys things, and whenever he destroys things, he gains more movement, so he keeps on moving and destroying things, and that's just his thing. He keeps on going. He never stops.
He's just going at his own pace.
Going at his own pace? I don't think that's what that's supposed to mean. I think it's supposed to slow you down, but you know.
I mean,
guess Beastmen are just built different.
My going at his own pace still fits, because even if he slows you down, he's going at his own pace.
Actually, I feel like there was some lore. Well, not I say lore. Mythology about somebody getting dipped and their body being covered by metal except for one part. No, that was Achilles, wasn't it? It's not metal, it was some water that protected him, and the only thing that wasn't dipped in was the Achilles heel. I guess maybe that's Achilles heel.
Achilles. I was like, Kiwi's heel? What do you want to do with my heel?
I mean, Kiwi's heel is probably Kiwi's weak spot too, I would assume. Achilles. Yes, 100%. Greeny, you missed it. You definitely did.
You did. You missed it. I mean, it's fine. Because, like...
I mean, VOD exists.
Yes, that too. And also, I mean, I don't know if it will ever happen again. I will be sad if it doesn't.
I mean, whenever you're free again and I'm free and somehow it just works out like this, we could always do more. I mean, this was super fun.
It was. I had a lot of fun learning about something that Zero has been obsessing over for a year now.
I mean, even you get it, right? Like, frogs on mobility chairs that are actually aliens that move mountains because of petty reasons, you know?
It's not petty. It was because of a prophecy.
Yeah, the Great Plan. That I think is correct, but, you know, we kind of decipher it in our own way sometimes.
The Great Plan is the best plan, and I agree. I would have moved that mountain as well. Even if it would mean killing Gimli.
Sotek described the lizardmen as like toddlers attempting to achieve a job or an objective, but you know, they don't really know what they're doing, so they try their best to do it. That does kind of sum up the lizardmen, not gonna lie. I do love them for that though. They're just doing their best, man.
Like every toddler.
Alright, well, I think we are gonna end it here though, my dudes. Next time, whenever we get around to it.
My voice. I had to go quiet because my voice was disappearing, and I was like, I have a stream tomorrow.
I mean, to be fair, we were like really getting into it in the beginning and middle. Yeah, that was oh, I'm not gonna lie, the videos where the Goblin Shaman as well as the Skaven were reacting were really, really good. I love those videos, man.
I mean, at least we went through Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2 trailers. And then next stream we could do Warhammer 3 and then the Sotek podcast.
maybe after
I
that.
didn't think that it would be this long. Because I was like, oh wait, but like if you want to do the trailers first, that means they can't be that long. And then I see an hour.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is probably like the more exciting part of it. Because like going deep into the lore at the very beginning likely isn't a good strat there. So, you know, getting to see things in motion is nice. And honestly, that's how I got into Warhammer Fantasy as well. Because this is the first thing that I saw when I was trying to learn about fantasy. And speaking of, we should also like learn about 40k as well. We could we could watch Bricky's video on that. It's probably still one of the best videos out there. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here, despite the unfortunate circumstance that Mr. Sotek has found himself in. Well, yeah, I'll try to work things out and see if hopefully he's doing okay, and maybe we can set up another collab next time. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.
Maybe I'll join. Maybe I'll hijack it again.
Kiwi somehow like gets a new PC, gets a Warhammer 3, and then joins the co-op campaign.
Hell yeah. I will just be there while you ask the most important of questions, because I know way too
I know too little too, but hey. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. Catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.